Alright guys, today I have something very special for you. If you've ever wanted to climb with Akali, and you've already seen the ultimate Akali guide, or maybe you haven't, you want to get 2 diamond from any rank, this is the video for you. Inspired by my best friend the Glacier, I'm going to be showing you guys how to get diamond rather, with Akali in just 3 hours or less. So that means that by the end of this video, if you watch everything, you will know everything, all and everything on how to get to diamond. So we're going to talk about all the matchups for this video, the melees, the range, the ones that you do well against, the ones that you lose to. I'm going to be showing you guys everything in this video, so I guess just sit back, relax, and let's do this. Guys, so this one is a pretty nice one because to start off, we're going against a pretty easy matchup that I really want to showcase. We're in low gold, like gold 4, so this is definitely where I want to start. We're going to progress through the ranks as we get along in this video, but because we're against Echo, it's a pretty simple matchup. Like right now, all he can do is try to dash onto me, and I'm going to wait really quick because I'm doing the intro, so I'm not going to be playing too aggressive right off the bat, but I'll tell you guys right now, that doesn't matter. You'll be learning how to minion, or CS rather, as well. And this guy is gonna just give me a nice little love tap on the minion, so there's no chance of us freezing, which is completely okay. But at this point, he's pretty low, and I can definitely I can look to play aggressive, and it's not always gonna work. But as long as if you're like, I think a good rule of thumb is depending on the matchup as well. But since he's low, this is a little risky, right? Because the matchup is Echo, who can jump in on me, and it's a Lee Sin, who's an aggressive early game jungler. But anyways, we're actually going there. But usually you just want to have your Shroud available if nothing else. Okay, I may have smurfed a little too hard for the intro video, but I basically right there, I wanted to hit the Echo so I can get my passive proc, but I also knew that throwing my E at Echo would throw me towards Lee Sin, and I knew I had the damage to finish him off, so that was honestly not even like me playing that well. It was more so I just had a really good situation ready to go. So right now we're just going to look to shove the wave. I can play aggressive because I have double buffs, and I'm saving my E, so if he jumps in on me, then I can just definitely just fight back like that, right? At this point, I mean, red buff is really broken, blue buff is really good on Akali. You'll be probably seeing me complain about not getting blue throughout this video. But I want to just talk about how to play Akali throughout this game. So right now you can see I'm going to be just trying to auto them each once for the red buff, and then I'm going to try to run up as close as I can to the back line right here, for example. I want to just back up and get myself in position to get the 2 minions, and then I use Shroud for the energy buff right before I just Q to finish off the wave. And if you're about to recall, don't feel bad using your Shroud. Right in there, I knew there was no chance I could die, but I think something that's very, very important, and that's something that will be, it actually gets a lot of Akali mains killed early game, other than the fact that they don't have mechanics. And anyways, we'll talk about the point, right? The point is, a lot of times Akali mains extend without safety tools. And the safety tools would be like your E, your Shroud, your Flash. I had everything available, so me using my Shroud and then queuing the rest of the wave and then backing up really quick isn't a big deal, because even if I got ganked, you know, in that situation, Lee is a little low, I just wasn't going to die, and that's kind of like you just learn that over time. But right now, I'm going to be looking to shove because it looks like he's tapped out of the lane right now because I'm full health. I just got back to lane. And actually, I'm going to dive him and just show you. So I'm going to ult him, and then you'll see in a second. But I'm going to ult him and then passive proc him. That's actually so hilarious. Alright, so okay, so that actually turned out really bad. I missed my ult because now it's targeted. They can actually get out of the way. So that I didn't get my passive proc, and it just turned into a really bad time because I already used my bilge water, so I took the tower damage. But anyways, right there, I knew I could go in for the fight against the Lee Sin because Echo is on the other side of the wall. Passive procs do a lot of damage. I think that's something that a lot of Acclaimians as well don't do, is they're not using their passive procs correctly. They're just they're kind of just using QE instead of using Q back up, passive proc, then E back up, passive proc again. They're just like QEE without using a single passive proc, and that's gonna make it so you're gonna lose these fights because obviously you don't have that much energy, right? Like, what is this? 1Q, 2Q, I'm out of energy, right? So like, imagine just not spacing it out. That's gonna screw you up really bad. But past that, there's lots of combos that you can use throughout the game. Akali's really exceptionally does really well in little skirmishes in the early game, as you've been able to see, because if you're not getting bursted and chain CC'd, then you're able to do so much damage over time because it goes Q, passive proc, E, passive proc, E, passive proc. A lot of single target damage on your passive procs and E. Whoops, that was really bad. And obviously, I'm not doing a best job of showing you guys how to CS from far away, but essentially, you just want to like get behind as many minions as possible. I don't use SmartCast, or I do use SmartCast. I don't use the click thing and to like see the indicator, but I recommend you do it for like the first 10 games, or if you're not sure, just click it really quick, or I think there's a better way. But don't be shy. Like, definitely you can do it that way and be a little slow until you get comfortable with the range on your Q, because eventually you'll be max range queuing them. But anyways, we're gonna go ahead and close that. Okay, that was just me knowing my damage right there. Gosh, I really hate to do too well, and I'm trying to explain how to play the game, because it's sometimes combos that are really advanced, and I think honestly by the end of this video you'll be able to do a lot of these things. But like right there, I'm literally just getting my passive proc. I know the range of my R2, so I was literally able to just, and I have my passive ready, right? So I literally just R2'd, I hit the Senna, I passive proc Q'd her, all in one really quick combo. And I'm not really worried because I have Shroud. Right now I'm thinking, what I'm thinking is if Echo E and then flashes, he has a little wind up so he can't instantly do it. So if he does E flash, then I can freaking just press Shroud really, really fast. Like, I tell you what, my finger is on my Shroud and I'm freaking ready to go. So don't think like I'm just like being a dumb headless chicken. Uh-oh. Oh, he's here, so. The Trundle is, very, very useful towards the success of this game. That's complete sarcasm, by the way. I don't know if you guys can tell. Anyways, I'm pretty low and I have a Gunblade. There's no need to risk things. Gunblade is... Oh, let's talk about this actually. This is really fun. So, Akali, especially when you're beginning, isn't much of a real champion in a lot of situations. Like, we can get fed early because we're going into an Echo, but if you're going into Zoe, Syndra, most champions that are ranged and can poke, Xerath, or hard champions top lane, like Renekton, or Fiora, people that you can't really duel unless you really outplay them. You're gonna have to wait for a Gunblade. You usually just farm, you play passive, you wait for your ult, and then see if you can do something there. And we'll talk more about that as those matchups show up. But normally you have to wait for Akali to get a Gunblade, but what that means is you want to be getting as much gold as possible, whether it be like greeting for plates. You know, if your team is fighting all the way at top lane and they roam, don't roam. Like, say Echo's going top, but you're already like at their tower. Don't go to the tower and be a late roamer. Just go for the free plate, because that's like a wave, and that's like half a kill. And that's going to get you the gold you need guaranteed to become a real champion. You know, I'm pretty fed right now. So. Okay. Yeah. At this point, I'm playing really push forward because I can. I like to provide pressure while they're trying to farm under tower just to make them miss a few. But that's because Lee Sin and Echo are pretty low behind me. And oh shoot. Okay. Heads up, by the way. I really want to talk about this too. There's so many things to Akali that you just gotta learn, and just take notes, guys. So there's a bunch of E's you can do over the wall that are extremely important. So like if there's ever a fight over here or here and you need to get through here fast. Gosh, I can't show you right now. Yeah, I can. Whatever. This is it. This isn't it. Anyways, right here, this little corner, E here, then you can fly over this wall. It's the only spot you can do it in. Okay. Um, but there's also the same thing over here, and you guys should definitely check out my Ultimate Akali guide if you haven't, because that'll help you out a ton, to say the least. I don't know if Lee Sin has ult, otherwise I would try to fly in and just one-shot him, because right now, as it stands, I could definitely one-shot him, but knowing that it's a very weird risk for no good reason. That was really bad. I'm actually just gonna have to back out here. I just wanted to do whatever burst I could. He has no mana though. Oh, I maybe could have gone in. I'm gonna greed for it maybe. Okay. I really wish this guy just AFK'd, I'm not gonna lie. Alright, no worries, no worries. He successfully kind of broken a potential freeze, and then he's, you know, it doesn't matter. We're making an educational video for once. So we're just going to shove this wave in really quick while we know Echo is back, and also, you know, what is he going to do if he shows up? I'm still full health. We have a nice lead, and this is, you know what? This is going to be a good situation to talk about snowballing, because everyone's always like, oh, I get so fed, and then I still lose. Well, you know, there are things you can do. Like right now, I'm going to pressure the living crap out of this tower and go for first turret. Maybe it doesn't work, or maybe it does and I get 610 gold, which is 2 kills. If I wasn't doing that, I would be at Dragon with my team making sure we secure it, because eventually when you get a soul, it's a guaranteed win almost. It's a 67% chance of winning. So like, you need to be doing more. I think a lot of people that do say this thing, that line of like, oh, I get fed, but then I lose, aren't doing anything to help their team, or they're doing not nearly enough. Like, we've taken mid tower, you know, we're trying to use Shelly, and Shelly slammed into the tower, but also this guy should be dead. Save my E. I saved my E, because I didn't, in case he ulted away instantly, I wanted to be able to fly with him, because the E mark stays on him. But after he was like in range of me to kill him, my EQ, my E2, my Q, and my R2, I just use it all at once, because normally they don't have that kind of reaction time, especially in low reload. But honestly, even in McMaster tier, I haven't been seeing the craziest reaction speed on like a Tryndamere ult. Like, people just simply aren't that fast, and they don't expect the burst that Akali can dish out, especially when you're ahead, obviously. But, you know, lots of aspects of playing Akali. One of them is winning while you're ahead. So I'm going to go ahead and fight this guy here. Huh. Alright, just using some max range spells. Can't get anything else. So another thing right there, if you're ever passive, this is completely BM and pointless content, but if you're your passive proc, just spam right click to try and proc it, you know, and then just keep spamming S at the same time. Kind of looks like you're like creating a helicopter, you're just spinning around like, anyways, honestly, worthless information, don't even remember that. I didn't hit my E2, I R2'd out of it, so that was a little bit of a mechanical fail. I would have executed him had I actually hit my E2 right there. You know what's funny? I started off that game with a really ridiculous 2v1 or double kill, and it was fun, but I kind of that's bad for this kind of video. Nope, not doing it with nothing, no safety tools. I'm not doing it. Oh, I'm so dead here. Actually, maybe not. I appreciate you, but I'm not going on that. So he's gonna go for this. He's probably gonna take it. Just kidding. I mean, I thought he was gonna smite it, and then I wanted to E him after. I can be back up here. Okay, this is we're going for it. We're going for it. We have ult up in a few seconds. I can't believe I'm missing all these E's. It's ridiculous. we're in some serious trouble, I'll tell you what. Oh, no tower. No tower. That's really nice. Okay, we're fine then. This is a ridiculous game for sure. Okay, so I saw my ult was up, and honestly, if I ulted away from most of them, I saw that Senna was kind of like split off. And that doesn't mean you have to kill the Senna. Like, you definitely kill the squishiest target and then fly away. Especially in a 1v4, you can't be picky, I'll tell you that much. But with that in mind, we were able to get something. And it looks like our bot lane isn't even winning. Our jungle's breaking even, which is surprising for his skill. But right now it seems like me and Mord are carrying pretty hard. And I will say, if you guys are seeing my creep score being pretty good, and you can't really replicate that, don't worry about that too much. Obviously try your best, but a big problem that a lot of Akali players have is they will try to get perfect CS, but Akali doesn't get perfect CS because she's really weak in a lot of matchups. And if you try to go for perfect CS, you're gonna end up like dying, getting solo killed by like Syndra at like level 4. She's gonna like make a flash play on you or Ahri or something like that. Sometimes you have to give up CS just to hit level 6 and get that. Like if you can just have enough for a revolver by the time you hit 6 and just like go back, get the revolver, that's honestly enough. And obviously you should get every CS that you know you're not going to take a bunch of damage for. But you don't want to get shoved out of lane free 6. That's important. I didn't think I was going to get anything more, to be honest, but I felt like I could maybe passive proc him and do a bit of damage, but it looks like our Fed Mord lost 1v1 to the 80 carry. That's really weird, actually. Okay. Must have been low or something. Alright, what we're going to do now is just shove. Obviously, this... whoops. See, I miss minions too, actually very often. I'm not good at CSing at all. Then again, this Akali sucks at last hitting, so don't feel bad about it, because I really don't. Alright. I'd imagine there's still a ward here, so what we're going to do is we're going to pretend to run this way and probably look for someone right here. Okay. I meant to E, but I had no energy. Man, see it very clearly. Blue buff would have been really nice right there. I'll tell you what. Ooh, lots of plants. Yeah, nice. Also, I wanted to say, a reason I'm making this video now instead of like a few months ago is I was really just waiting for Akali to get some kind of small change. I knew she'd get changed in some way, but as I'm making this, she got her Q buffed, like extra 5 damage and 5% at all levels or whatever, 5% AP ratio. Now she can supposedly wave clear a lot better, which I haven't really noticed. Anyways, let's do builds. They have a... this is a very interesting situation that's not going to be too good. I'm very far ahead, so I can definitely get away with doing this, but they don't really have any major healing. They don't have a Darius or Soraka or Vladimir. In that situation, you want to go Morelos as fast as possible. After your Gunblade, rather, it'd be a good option unless you need Zonias. And I once again will keep referencing the Ultimate Akali Guide. If you haven't seen that, there's timestamps and everything for builds and combos and all that stuff. But in this situation, I think we can definitely, because we're so far ahead, I have a Zonias to keep me safe. I have a lot of levels on them for extra health. And we have a bunch of movement speed. I think we're fine to just go for the AP and just continue to ravage through them. Oh. Okay. Nope, I don't see him, but he's probably... I mean, I'm faster than him for sure, but there's no way he didn't just ult away or something. Or he's gone no matter what. Alright. Now we take this really quick. Luckily we already have blue, so getting blue is a lot easier. Because Akali without blue or energy regen is just so slow at taking objectives. So now let's go ahead and continue. Let's get this. Alright, at this point, like, we've helped our team take some towers, but most importantly, we've relieved a lot of pressure off of bot lane just by our lead translating. I barely got revealed out of my shroud because it's a donut looking thing, and I was right in the middle where you put your hand. That is unfortunate for sure. Yeah, I could have made a crazy play, but honestly at that point, there wouldn't be too much to learn either way, yeah? Although it would have been really fun to watch. Okay, so that sucks, for sure. But, I mean, I can't really complain considering how fed we are. I guess we can talk about, like, different playstyles for Akali and runes and whatnot. I think if we're just spitting out random Akali knowledge, one thing I want to mention is there are a bunch of different builds out there for Akali, and while I don't necessarily think you have to copy my build, like the long sword, start every game into Conquer with these specific runes, I think that my rune page is one of, if not the best, for solo queue.
It's not the killing I'm about. It's
some people like the taste of blood a lot on Akali. Some people swear by feet footwork. Some people start Doran's ring, Doran's shield. For me, this works. I like the 3 potions from longsword because it helps you deal with bad matchups. It helps you be aggressive in good or even matchups and then heal up more than the enemy. Lots of reasons, but I think the important thing to remember is that it really doesn't matter. Okay. The starting item is completely up for debate. There is no perfect answer. They all have their pros or cons, and you can read what they are. I have no reason to explain them to you. Right now, I could probably pinch these guys. Just kidding. He took the brand new blast plane. I think it's just time to go for a Nexus Tower, maybe. We could go for Baron, but this is actually a situation where we probably want to go for Baron. Now I'm thinking about if we're actually going to try hard. Normally I just, in this situation, I'll just be messing around. Okay. Yes, we, now we go for Baron, question mark. Oh, okay. Alright, we'll take it. Can we go for Baron now? Are we just gonna wait for the next wave? It's hard, but I think pings are the way to go here. Just spam your team until they get the memo. I'm gonna say do Baron, I guard. And right now I'm in a great spot to guard. Akali is a very good champion at guarding because even if she has just a little lead, she provides so much threat that they're not able to just like face tank through you. Like for example at Ryze, you could run past him. It's a lot easier to not get jumped on and beat up by a Ryze. But Akali is a massive threat and very good at defending. Also important thing to note is she doesn't actually do damage to objectives. So it's very good in that way. Also, I'm gonna go for a fun play just because you guys deserve the content. Alright. I honestly just felt like doing that. I flash ulted, knowing that if I flash first, then I ulted, I would get the full range of the R1 dash, which would put me in range to auto attack the Senna. I love you guys actually. You guys are very kind teammates. But, you know, didn't work out. But being fed, I kind of felt like it was going to work really well. But sometimes it's just better to not make the risky plays. But then again, sometimes you just want to have fun playing a video game, right guys? So with that in mind, that is going to be game 1. Please be sure to leave a like if you've gotten this far. We have so much more good information to go over. So I hope you guys are ready for game number 2. Alright guys, we are going into game number 2, and this time we're going against a Fizz. And it's kind of cool that even though these are matchups that a lot of people, I think is really easy. Oh, never mind, we're going against Annie. Cool. I was going to say, on one side, you know, we're going against a Fizz. I think it's another easy matchup, and I don't want that. But, on the other hand, a lot of people struggle with Fizz, but I guess we're not going to see what Fizz is all about, huh? Anyways, here's the deal. We're going against an Annie. She pokes you if you try to be aggressive. The level of aggression depends from player to player. A lot of times Annies just tend to get their stun up, and then she's going to try and like go in for a stun and then auto me after. Just a little bit of poke, hit electrocute. And sometimes it's going to happen, but while I'm full health, I don't really care because I can, you know, you regenerate health for a reason, right? You can take poke at the very beginning and be completely fine. But what you don't want to do is run up to that minion and start auto attacking it, lose all of your health, and then end up having to recall early. Just been seeing it before. I'm actually kind of happy I got that up. So like right now I need to start playing passive. I kind of didn't think very hard, and that's just like, that wasn't even a good idea. But at the same time, it's not a big deal because I'm going to start regenerating now. And as you can see, man, I'm just using my spells. I'm just chilling. I mean, I can wait for a gank. It's not a big deal. This is probably not going to work well. Oof. Okay. Can't really, honestly. I can't because I don't know. Oh, I saw Master E. Damn, I actually could have. I didn't think Master E would be going straight to top lane, but I can actually play this a little aggressive. And unfortunately, that did not lead to a kill, which I was way pressing for. And now we're going against an Annie with double buffs. Man, I should have played more aggressive towards Annie, but honestly, I disagree with that completely. I changed my mind. If I went aggressive, I didn't know where Master E was. I didn't have the knowledge. The chance of me dying is way too high. If Master E was there, I don't kill Annie, I just die. But with that in mind, yeah, should be good. All right. Oh, here we go. This is gonna be nice. Wait for him to Q. I'm gonna wait. I'm not gonna be greedy, right? I'm gonna wait for him to Q because I know I'm gonna die. Just fucking kill him, bro. Oh, that was so dumb of me. I should have waited in Shroud longer, eat over afterwards. See, I got caught. I got too far ahead of myself, right? It's it happens, right? And you know what? It's kind of cool because we didn't get a crazy lead, and I think had we got another crazy lead, I kind of would have like not felt good about showing you guys how to carry because you're not gonna be as good as I am off of the bat. Anyways, so at this point we have no sums, and we need to make sure we don't die to the Annie Master Yi combo. Luckily, Master Yi is not that good of a ganker early game. Until even at 6, mid lane is pretty short, and I can just run away. But especially now, kind of want to try to save your Shroud. If I can go in for a lot of damage, then I might go and use my Shroud and like make it a calculated risk. But you know, if she has her stun up the second I go in for a combo and use my Shroud, and now my Shroud's down and I'm just gonna die to her. Basically, there's chances of dying without flash. But right now, what I can do is I can threaten to pressure her, and I'm gonna get both those minions to get right behind the minion and Q both of the low ones. And now I'm not really trying to actually fight her, but she doesn't know that. I'm actually more so just threatening to jump in on her. I can throw in for an E sometimes and maybe do the damage, but in general, I'm really just trying to make her miss some minions by playing aggressive. And now I'm 6. I couldn't care less if Master Yi shows up. I have a lot of power here. I'm gonna use. I don't think I need to use a potion because I don't really plan on diving her. Annie's a matchup I don't like diving. Level 5 or 6. There are some matchups and you'll see them as the video goes on. It's actually a Fizz support. Very interesting. But let's do this.
If they're scared, they're scared.
And unfortunately, we do not have a control ward. It doesn't look like there's any wards though, so this is really good for us. The fact that they don't have a ward in the Tri-Brush is going to guarantee me a kill. At least one kill. I didn't auto properly. Ooh, we got it. That's okay. That's okay. I'm going to say huge worth because Ravenous Hunter stacks are very important. And I'm not just saying that. It's completely worth. It's so worth. The power of healing on Akali is very underrated. She heals like a monster, especially with Conquer up in these team fights. They don't really have grievous wounds except for Varus' E. But you know what? Let's move on to the next thing. So right now we are going against a super fed Jax, but Akali can outplay Jax, and I really do like lane swapping in this exact situation where they have a fed top lane. Let's swap top. I know he's got armor, but I'm just going to hope he does it. I counter Jax. I'm going to say these. It's not even like necessarily true, but if I say it, it's going to make him more likely to swap with me. Thank you. Okay, so now what we're going to do is we're going to play this perfectly, guys. There's a solution. It's like rock, paper, scissors, but you're always one step ahead of the Jax. So whenever he uses his little helicopter, we can either use our E or our Shroud. Whenever he uses whenever he uses his jump, that means that, you know, he can't follow us through with his E, so I can just E out of his E. There's a lot of like situations you have to think what you can do in response to whatever. Oh, he went mid again. That's okay. You know what? Another benefit then is the top lane is a very long lane, and I'm going to destroy this Annie. Unless Master Yi comes, I might die, but I probably still kill one for one. But anyways, let's go ahead and just jump her right away. Alright. So that worked. Yeah, as I said, I mean, I'm not really worried. I know Annie doesn't have enough damage to kill me, and I have enough damage to kill her. So that means that it doesn't matter if she can burst me, because simply put, if we just stare at each other and throw spells and shit, I'm gonna win that fight. So that means that I can feel comfortable to just jump her. And now it looks like Jax actually died and Toronto got shut down, which is really nice. But yeah, as I said, we're turning our 1 kill lead into multiple plates. That's another kill and 40 extra golds. We got like 340 or something, or 320. Wait, do I hear an extra little bit? I'm gonna use a potion here and just keep going. Looks like alright. The thing is, she's kind of low, or she is not low. She's a little behind, and I'm healthy enough to the fact where I could just, or to the point where I don't really feel like I'm gonna die. Let's swap again. No worries, Mr. Teammates. Just gonna swap again, and let's talk about what is next on the build list. So, I like to go Dark Seal and Boots as fast as possible. I am in the minority with the Dark Seal thing, but I just feel like a Dark Seal is a very nice, cheap option to help you snowball a already had lead. So it gives you a little bit AP, but then the stacks you get, like, I don't really plan on dying, obviously. It's more so, this is the mid game, and I'm probably gonna be succeeding during this. Alright. A little bit of a montage play. Where do I begin? I just jumped them. Man, I wish I could do instant replay. I feel like that'd be very useful for you guys. Wouldn't it? But just like a little play recap. Either way, I kind of just hoped that Varus didn't have flash there, because if he did, I would have been trading flash for flash when I flash eat him. but if he didn't, when you flash, it makes it so they don't really have the time to run away. He could have perfectly, if he started sidestepping the second I flashed, then he would have missed. I would have missed my E and he would have got away. But they don't really do that. They're running for the hills usually. It would have been really pro if he actually sidestepped that. But anyways, yeah, I waited for Jax in that situation because I knew my R2 range. I was able to wait and then secure that kill. And what do you know? 5 stacks of Ravenous Hunter. So now at this point we have Gunblade. I have enough. I'm so far ahead I could probably just kill Annie without my flash or ult. But once again, Jax is just dying. She's like, what? I was in the shop. Alright. Alright, and I can actually bait this out. Yeah. She is panicking, man. Like, calm down. It's not that hard. Yeah.
I was just warming up. They're smart.
What to explain? I know my damage. That's all that was with Annie. I knew it down to the last Ignite. That's just something that, simply put, is going to take you a lot of time, because eventually it's just you play the same situation, the same scenario over and over again. Especially when you're a nerd who plays League all day like me. Anyways, but past that, once I dodged out the Master Yi stuff, I waited a little bit for my cooldowns to come back up. And that's the thing is, he was actively pursuing me. So I know I have the opportunity to just wait for a second. If he started running away, then maybe I would have ran after him. But the thing is, no one really knows Akali's potential, and that's going to be a very, very strong theme throughout this video. Is no one knows just how strong Akali is and what she can do. Anyways, we're going to head back really quick. So for this game, I am 100% going for a Zhonya's second item, and I'm going to explain why. But before I do, you know what? I'm going to give you guys a little fun game as I sneeze. Or not. Why do you guys think that I go Zhonya's second item instead of like Oblivion Orb or anything else like Medjai's? There's a few reasons. I'm going to give you guys a few more seconds. Look at what is going on. Now, here's the level 1 answer. You're probably saying, oh, they have a Fed Master E and Jax. It's a lot of AD. They AD jungle top bot lane. Well, that's only half of it. The other reason is Fizz ult reveals you in Shroud. It does a lot of damage. If I ever get hit by that, I want to be able to dodge it out. Also, Jax is stun. I want to be dodging that out if I'm ever skirmishing him. Also, Master Yi. Lots of different things. I'm actually going to live through this. Crazy enough. Huh. I'm just kidding. I got really greedy. I got really greedy on that one. I'm not gonna lie. Okay, but yeah, so for the Zhonyas, also right there, I gotta say, I chased too hard, and Jax and Fizz, although Fizz is support, he has a lot of damage. So yeah, lots of mistakes were made, but I was able to get the kill anyways because I was looking for an escape, and oftentimes they do give you the escape. Had Fizz just kept running, I likely wouldn't have killed anyone. They could have just, you know, ganged up on me. But with that in mind, we are not going for the Medjai's this game because things are a little bit different. They have so much burst and CC. It doesn't look like a lot, but the thing is, Fizz, Annie, a lot. It's going to be really hard for me to kill all of them as well. Master Yi has his W, his Q. It's not as simple as just killing a bunch of people. So, let's do this. So we're just gonna go for the Morellos. I like the stats on it, but position ourselves and then back out. We'll just go ahead and run right the hell away. Don't be fooled. Just run right out of the back to your team. Don't do some crazy stuff through their base just in case, like, I don't know, someone's there. Alright, so we're gonna go ahead and chill for a second. Gotta wait for our cooldowns to come back up, probably. I could have flashed it. Use this instead. Sidestep the potential W. Alright, this is looking pretty good, honestly. Help me. Oh, thank God. Oh, how I missed. There was a small chance that he used his Q after that, and then once his Q is down, I could just kill him. But that didn't happen, but he didn't die, so it's all good. And, you know, another fun thing about playing Akali is you just get to do these crazy things, right? You jump in, and eventually, with time, with practice, it just works, right? This is worded. Absolutely worded. We're gonna chill here. Not exactly sure. I mean, but he just Varys just sniped him.
If you look dangerous, you better be dangerous.
I think if they all show up and they don't have vision of me, they can't really pinch me at the same exact time without vision. I don't think this is worded. So if I see them, I can kill them one at a time because they'll be split off. They're coming from different angles. I can fly into one side and then escape. It's really just simple of like, I know how much time it takes for them to kill me. But with that in mind, I have to be very careful. I'm going to be Eing. If I see Annie flying with stun, I want to definitely E and fly right out. But we have a lot of gold, so I'm going to go back really quick. And what I like to do here is I like to go for Morellos. Just, I mean, at the time I just had enough gold for a blasting wand and a ruby crystal, so I went for it. But honestly, it's kind of like the way to maximize the gold you're spending, if nothing else. And I don't think it's bad against what is it, double conquer with Master E. Not much I do have a heal. It's not that much healing, and I don't recommend it usually. In a perfect world, I would have had enough gold for Oblivion Orb into perhaps a Rabadon would be a good next item there. It's still too early to get Void Sap, but we didn't have enough, so I just went for something else. Actually, we might have. I'm just gonna move this. I don't know. I like going Morellos though. It's a very easy item to build. It gives item slots for something else. Oh god. I'd rather ignite than ult. I feel like my ult has so much more usage right now. And right there we just max range, so we didn't have to back up for a passive proc. Actually, it's the EQ combo that gives you an instant passive proc. And you can look that up as well. Ultimate Akali Guide combo section. Oh my gosh, they are flaming. Alright. So I guess at this point, we should ideally be looking to do Baron while we have a lead. But at the same time, if my team can provide pressure and bring at least 2 of them over there, which they do, then I can start heading for this. And I'm pretty sure Jax went AFK, so that should be a very nice incentive towards winning pretty quickly. My Shroud is down, I'm exposed, I need to get the heck out of here. We definitely do not want to fight when that's down, and I'm going to go take Blue. Blue is just, it's Akali's best friend. It's something that noobs will say you don't need, but they're just so wrong. It's hilarious. Right, should be good in a second. Alright, if we can't get mid, our team is going to go Dragon really quick, and then we'll meet them. We'll meet them somewhere. Maybe they just, they're pressure, and then they relieve pressure, and then we'll do something together. We'll do something together. want to bait this Annie to flash ult me.
They're smart. They're scared.
I tried. It would have been fun though. Their stun's down. We're healing like crazy. Shout out to Ravenous Hunter. So now I can just be perfectly healthy. I'm back in the lane. Don't need to recall. I can continue providing pressure. And she recalled. Alright. Lots of flame in this chat. I'm going to leave, I think, most games unmuted. But I will say something that can be very important for you is to mute your team's chat, but then don't mute their pings because that it can be a very useful resource. But in general, your teammates will not be saying anything useful in solo queue until Challenger. So, you know, once you guys get the Challenger, which I'm sure all you will, then you can go for it. But honestly, I'm going to say chat's not worth. Unless you really don't get upset, don't have an ego. Like you're not gonna be replying to me. Oh, I don't care. Like don't lie to yourself. I think most people don't like getting flamed, and you do play worse if you're just like, why is my teammate mad at me? It sets you off your game. So definitely recommend /mute all, or just go ahead and click through all of their chats right here. Not gonna lie, definitely messed that one up. I thought for sure Darius was gonna use his ult and then Annie was gonna Q. I think they usually would do that, but alrighty. Hello, Master E, you wanna fight? No? Come on, come on. God damn it. Okay, this is a good game. All right, yeah, I think the thing is I'm gonna be switching to a different account now because we're playing in like low gold at this point just for the first few games. I'm gonna go into a little bit more in-depth carrying strategy, and it shouldn't be that easy to win. But we're gonna be going into like high platinum next for the contents, so hopefully we can get a little bit more of a challenge. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this one. As always, I'm going to say that every game, because it helps me so much, please be sure to leave a like, guys. It helps a ton. Leave a like, and I'll see you guys for game number 3. Alright, guys. Now we're into game number 3, and we are a little bit higher ranked now. We're in mid-plat, maybe high-plat. Not really sure. But we are going top lane now. I switched it up, and we're going against a 50-50 matchup that is actually a little bit in favor of Darius. But not to worry, we're going to be playing this one a little bit slower so I can spend some more time explaining. But for now, it's fine to trade Q for Q, or if he misses, you can just do that. And we're going to go ahead and do that. Always go for the early trade against a champion like that. He can't connect to me and W me because I'm going to Q him and then to get a burst of movement speed with my passive, so he's just never able to trade back that way. But for now, we want to try and get all the minions, Q that, because, you know, he's very far away. I don't see myself needing it too badly. But right now, he's playing pretty passive and just using his Q to last it, which is completely cool, because that just means that I get to have a free farm lane, and we got the first 6. And Longsword is definitely going to be useful as well for making sure you don't miss any. And right now, I might be able to passive rock him. If not, I'll hit him with an E on the way out right now. And it's actually fine to trade E plus my auto for a tower shot, because as I was saying earlier about the whole, you can take damage at 100% health because you'll just start regenning. But I will say, because there's definitely a case to be made for not wanting to be anything less than 100% health under tower, because we're very overextended. We're essentially under his tower. But on a different note, because it's Shyvana, and I didn't really think about that, but it's a Shyvana jungle. So, I mean, you know, what am I going to do, die? Maybe, but I doubt it. But right now, I am actually at odds to die, so I need to be kind of careful. I'm going to drop a potion, and because it's level 3 Darius, I really feel like I have a chance of killing him because they really like to play aggressive usually. So what I kind of want to do is just like maybe give him a chance to bait out his pull. And if he's not going to do it, you have to just take it really slowly though. If he misses his pull, you should be able to abuse him and just bully him and throw stuff at him. But I don't want to miss my E because he's doing a lot of random things all over the place. But it seems a little questionable. Right now I do definitely want to... Alright, let's back up. I was trying to run into him, but there's honestly way too many minions right there if you look. If I auto, I take about 7 caster minions or whatever. And that's like 7 times a lot. That's like more than an auto attack from him. Just exchange my passive. Not to mention, I could take a lot more on the way out. So we're just gonna go ahead and set this minion up. Set this minion up. Maybe set this one up. Nope, that didn't work. Nope. Alright, set that one up. And, you know, definitely using W. Not the ideal situation to get minions, but I'm under my tower, so it's fine. And I can wait it out. But for now, we're just comfortably farming. You know, we did use our W because we don't want to miss minions, but since we know that maybe I could get him, but he ran to the side. But since I know my shroud's down, you know, I just don't play aggressive, right? It's not that complicated, yeah? Does that make sense? I kind of ran right into his thing right there. I thought I could do more, but why do I hit 6, man? Or why do I hit 5? He's 5 so much earlier than me. I can kill him here, that's the thing. If I were to hit my E there, I would have definitely killed him. But now I need to wait for something to dodge out his Q, because if he hits me with the Q and then he pulls me in, I have nothing to fight back with. But with Shroud, that should be enough until then. Run into that. Alright, and I didn't want to get hit by the Q. A little bit advanced, you might need to like back up and check that out, but I kind of knew what his response would be, so I played it accordingly. And I kind of like flashed to guarantee that not only would it be a lot easier for me to hit my E, but even if he flashed, I'd still be in range to hit it regardless. And right now I'm just trying to get this whole wave shoved in. I'm gonna miss minions, but I don't want to ever stop attacking because I just want to get this whole thing in and then get the heck out. And then use the Q on the way out. Definitely not gonna lose the cannon. So I should be pretty safe right here. I'd imagine he doesn't want to miss any of these minions. But now we're 6.5. I want to keep track of when he hits 6. If possible. So let's actually look for that. He's still not 6, so I kind of just want to like gauge the amount of XP lead I have. And it doesn't really matter too much post 6, but it's just something to keep in mind. I would say around gold, you want to start kind of tracking the enemy team stuff. So like, Akali is awesome. Well, okay, I don't really know what's going on. Anyways, definitely should have probably pinged his flash. It went down maybe 40 seconds ago, and it's a 5-minute cooldown, so it'll be up around 10 minutes. So something like that. You know, let's go ahead and just maybe 11 minutes. I'm gonna just drop a Q. And although I do win this, it's a lot easier if I just wait a little bit until the next wave. Although at the same time, that's it. It's possible. Alright. I kind of felt like he was about to run away. And he had no intentions of going more overextended. So we had to go for it. Plus I had more room. Since he extended from like maybe like right next to his tower to a little bit closer to my tower, I felt like I had enough room at that point to then jump him. You want to give yourself a little bit of room because, you know, especially against a bruiser, you're not going to be able to just like freaking one-shot him. But with that in mind, we were able to outplay him pretty hard by E-ing behind him. It really didn't matter. Once I hit my E, he's dead. There is no, like, he could maybe perfectly E and cancel out my R2. That's something that not even the best areas in the world will do. More than one in every like 20 games. And that's no exaggeration. It's not happening. So we're gonna go ahead and recall really quick, pick up the bilge water, and he uses ghosts as well. I guess we gotta kind of just look at what's going on. Well, like whenever we have some time to not focus on the actual lane. So it looks like mid is getting shit on. jungle is losing, bot lane is... So our team is not doing well. So that means that I'm going to want to swap mid and provide pressure to the entire map as soon as possible. We've done good in all mid, or top lane rather, but that's not enough. So, especially, you know, what do you do when you do well but your team feeds? You help them. So the best way I can help them is to just get my gunblade as soon as possible, maybe get some plates, and then be done with top lane. Once I get my power spike... Oh, great. Never mind. Our team is going to do well for us. But yeah, once I get my power spike, I want to ditch the top lane that is just like, you know, it's good, right? I'm going to be getting plates. I'm going to kill Darius. I can maybe freeze him out. Maybe make him miss like 50 CS over the course of like 10 minutes. But in those 10 minutes, instead of freezing him, I have the option to take plates and gank and do jungle and help my team get multiple kills, get me multiple kills. That's going to do a lot as well. Oh, nice. Goes for this. That's fine. I gotta back up. I mean, she might hit me with a knee. It's not going to kill me though. Crazy enough, I'm pretty sure... I'm making a video, so I didn't want to mention it, but I'm pretty sure I used to play RuneScape with this Shyvana, like, literally, like 15 years ago. I'm not even joking. I know someone with that exact name on RuneScape. Anyways, that doesn't matter right now, so we're going to go ahead and just back up. I'm going to use my Q to heal up a little bit and just get this wave out of here. Dude, I don't have anything. I'm gonna show up, but I'm not expecting to do anything here because I didn't need to. That's exactly what I meant by I'm not gonna help. I didn't have health. I used a potion in anticipation, and that's another reason why I like potions so much in Akali is there's always so much action to be had. You're always attracting people to you. All these crazy like aggressive plays are gonna be made by their team and yours because people just love ganking Akali, honestly. It's facts. She's got a global talent like Teemo. But regardless, once again, Darius is dead, so I want to shove this as fast as possible. I ideally want them to all to attack this one while I get enough energy to clear out all of these, but it's not happening. I mean, it actually did happen. As I said, it's not happening. I'm going to auto this once and just back up right now because Darius is on his way. I want to get my gunblade. And now, Diana, can we swap, please? I counter... Rumble. Whenever I want to swap, I'm just going to say I counter them. If I'm swapping with bot lane, or if I want to swap with bot lane, I'll say I can 2v1 them. Either way, I'm on my way to Dragon, because it looks like there's a high potential for a fight. And you know what? Risk versus reward. The risk right now is Darius gets 2 plates. Potential reward is we can kill anywhere from 1 to 4 people and take Infernal. I'll trade it. I'll trade the risk. It might not work out, you know? But there's a freaking good chance it does. Fight, fight, fight. No TP Darius, go. I'm definitely being a little aggressive. I'm forcing as fast as possible. Don't want to beat around the bush though. So we're going to take this out. Looks like Darius is going to get a kill. Yo, fuck that. Let's kill these guys. Man. Oh, there's action going on over here. That's so funny. I love that, actually. I had a really good time with that. And you know what? I'm just going to heal up here. Me, please. Can we swap? I'd rather swap with bot lane right now. I can heal up a ton. I'm really just healing up right now. Also, it looks like I accidentally went eyeball this game instead of Ravenous. I'm completely okay with that, but I should have probably gone Ravenous. But eyeball is definitely useful, so I'll go ahead and just cue this whole wave out of here. Alright, I hope you enjoyed. You don't even have the thing where you... Nah, whatever. She poked me for fun. I'm actually gonna stay, dude. This is... Nice. I used my Shroud because I didn't want her to hit me with a W. But when she goes into ward that, she didn't have flash apparently. I knew she likely wouldn't have her cooldowns up because... Hold on, I gotta be careful. Please don't ward this. Alright, we're fine. That was really risky. But I figured, you know, we just had a team fight. Odds of them having ult is extremely low. We just contested an Infernal Dragon. That's the time to use your cooldowns, I'll tell you that much, guys. But right now, unfortunately, we're in a very, very bad spot. I know it looks good, but Rumble being fed, Shyvana being fed, they have a very, very good team comp. I don't feel that comfortable right now. I'm not gonna lie. Also, unless Janna shows up and I can like ult. If my ult wasn't targeted, I could have easily killed him, but that's not the way it is. So we're gonna go ahead and look for Shy here. No ward in this rush. Actually confused. Janna must be running this way. I had no clue where she went. Yeah, this warded. Alright, it's back up. It is warded. No worries, we're just gonna farm a bit. Oh, this is double kill. This is double kill if they fight. Completely okay for us. This is a double kill. Oh, I don't even need to be there. I don't even need to be there. I hit the passive. I didn't even mean to do that. I meant to do something else, but it worked perfectly. And that's our flash down. Cool. Completely okay. Although we're not Ravenous Hunter, so it doesn't really matter who I kill, so. That was definitely the first kill on Vayne as far as I know. Oops. Awkward. Alright. Anyways, I just got an assist on Janna as well, so we're getting some work done. Our Alacrity is stacked up. And I guess I might as well talk about Alacrity, why I like it over Tenacity. Lifesteal obviously is just, you don't do that much autos, so Lifesteal sucks. Tenacity is good, but I don't really need it. They're not going to synchronize CC chain you until like mid-diamond, and that's when Tenacity might be more necessary. But even then, combos are much easier to pull off. With Alacrity, you're able to passive proc much faster. So, with that all in mind, I prefer it. I need to run. Go for this. I see Shyvana's not even there, so it should be fine. I still missed it anyway, so looks like I had no reason to stay. Okay, we're gonna head back really quick. And at this point, considering they have 8 AP kills that are super fed, I mean, do I need a? I'm gonna go for Morello's because we're going against a. I'm gonna go Morello's because we're going against a Rumble, or sorry, a Darius rather, and I do want to get anti-heal against him and Janna. But after that, depending on, I might go Zhonya's, I might go Banshees, because Zhonya's, they really don't have anything I want as Zhonya's. They have a Darius ultimate, but Leek's been having some lag spikes lately, and I don't really know if I can currently reliably Zhonya's a spell that fast. Like, I don't know if I'd count on myself Zhonya's-ing a Cassiopeia ult right now. I'd probably just be better off sidestepping that. Anyways, I think Banshees might be the way to go. They don't really have anything to Zhonya's this game. Like, the best thing might probably be like a Shyvana E or a Darius ult. Not that much. Flash this time, eh? Nope. That's what I thought, because you used it last time in that exact same spot. Okay, that should be free for you, and Zach can help after. And you know what? If Rumble goes to Dragon, they can 2v1. If he doesn't, if he does, then I get the tower. It's just like, let's split the pressure when we can, because like they're all dead anyways. And you know what? I'm starting to feel pretty comfortable with this game. But on that note, I have been tracking where Rumble could be, and that's why I start running at that exact point. So, yeah, I've been keeping my eye on the minimap, and I kind of know exactly how fast you run, so I can kind of predict when it's time to run. And you best believe, when he's got nothing better to do, he's gonna try and kill me. So let's go for this, and I'm really feeling the Banshee's threat in this game. Just this time though, because they have so much fed AP, and I'm just stomping their AT. So let's do I'm gonna go with the MR for it. I'm gonna go for red buff though. If nothing else, it's good farm, but I also really like red buff. Okay. Use Shroud to just like get the energy regen, the little energy burst, you know, from you casting it. Don't really plan on using my Shroud too soon. Kind of just plan on going bot lane and farming. I will say they should probably not group with me though. That's why he pinged. You want to go bot, so I just pinged mid and top in response. I'm not exactly sure why we're not just looking for split pressure, to be honest. I don't have my Shroud. I don't mean my. Oh, I'm dead. Okay. I leveled up and I almost lived. Yeah, no, I didn't have Zonius. I normally do. I didn't know. I didn't do anything right there. That was really bad. That was really bad. I think a lot could be said about taking that fight a little bit slower though. Definitely forced it with Zach being there. Maybe at this point we all just go Baron together. Because we do have like, oh my god, Jesus, I might just literally hit like 20 like OP pro ults. All right, this is looking pretty good. So let's go ahead and do Dragon together after we get Baron. Not, I mean, with an inhib down, it's just free. They're calling GG, but I'm not exactly sure they're gonna surrender, considering like they have such a good chance of coming back. Like they are very clearly behind a lot, but I would not say this game is won guaranteed.
Godlike.
Where's blue? What the fuck? Is it not up? Oh, it's coming back up. Okay. Who's talking? I'm just gonna spam Baron. I might get muted for it, whatever. My team might mute me rather. Definitely not gonna get like in trouble with Riot for it. But alright. Yeah, at this point, I mean, they're all scattered all over the place, so I can look to make a play somewhere. Probably not gonna work out. Oh gosh, there's a freaking pink. I wonder what the odds are they're being awarded. Probably pretty low. Fuck. Okay, she got caught. That's okay. We'll fight it.
Rampage.
It works because we're ahead, and Zach got a really good play up. I think we just do Baron. Finally, I'm just gonna tank it and lose all my health because my team is not very fast. I think had Zach just been there immediately, it would have been a lot better. No big deal. Let me go ahead and E this, heal up a bit, and then fly back in. There's not really much to stop us. I'm pretty sure the Shyvana is just in her base crying. You know, otherwise, yeah, there's a little bit of risk. Jungler's alive with a good amount of burst to combo with her smite. But yeah, looks pretty good to me. At this point, we just go for the Morellos, and I think we won this game, to be completely honest. But I would say, I mean, right now we're in like mid plat, high plat. I do think that something to take away from this game is don't be afraid to fight and be aggressive early. I didn't learn how to play against Darius and kill him at level 4 or whatever off of me not being aggressive ever. Probably just ult it out. not having Zhonya's actually is unfortunate. Plus the heal and the shield, and my sadness. I am so sad. That was a bad play by me. And I should have just R2'd out, right? A little bit of miscalculation happens. And Diana didn't back out, just gave her a nice video. Back in it. Okay. So I think right now. What? Okay, it's not over yet, team. Please try. We gotta definitely motivate our team while you're dead. Do something to win if you can. Good. I can't believe she didn't get me down there. That was Vayne. Vayne just kind of got her team killed, I'm not gonna lie. Okay, so this is definitely the game over at this point, which I'm very happy to say, because, you know, we're still climbing on this account. I actually kind of care about this account, I guess. Anyways, yeah, so that's going to be it for this game. We played against a top lane, and you see how to snowball from there. It's pretty similar. Whenever your team needs you, you rotate. You got to do extra work. You can't just AFK as Akali when you're ahead, otherwise bad things will happen. Akali needs to be active on the map, abuse the mid game as hard as possible. Gunblade roam, gunblade roam, gunblade objective, gunblade roam. Like the video, guys. On to the next part. Alrighty, guys, we are going into game number 4 against a Garen. And for this one, we're going to have to be extremely careful in the way we position. We're going against a mid-plat Garen. And what that means is we have to never make a mistake. And the only way you can truly make a mistake if, the only way you can make a mistake is if he is able to Q on top of you and spin. Which means that, you know, the way you, first of all, the way you don't have that happen is you need to be ready and just always E out. Right now this is actually okay. If he wants to go ahead and do that, I'll fight it back. I'm not dumb. I know your little wind-up thing takes an hour and a half. Okay, he might have been punking me, or maybe he just didn't realize that I was going to win that. Either way, he done goofed. So we're going to go ahead and try my best to actually get this freaking wave into the tower by pulling them. I want to get the wave into the tower. I'm going to have to use a potion. Because if Gragas comes to gank me, their jungler, while I'm this low, it's not going to end well, honestly. We're just going to back out here. The potion is a precautionary, but he looks like he's gonna freeze. Okay, I mean it doesn't really matter. I'll be back soon. So yeah, that's also something you're gonna notice is when you're playing in higher ranks, this guy's freezing the wave and he's just making it so he can keep me extended throughout the entire lane. The funny thing is I still have my flash, so it's not gonna matter too much that I'm overextended. I'll still be able to show up and fight him. But the way you deal with, people overextending. Can I get here before he does that? All right. The way you deal with overextending is you just drop a little bit of a deep ward, and since I'm blue side, usually I wouldn't have to ward the Tri-Brush. I can just ward the river because that translates pretty well. But we were extended, so I'm gonna go for Tri-Brush. Plus, I think he's likely to show up in there. I also have vision right here from my jungle. For now, we just play aggressive. Small pokes here and there won't do much against Garen with a Doran's shield, but he is played, so. And the shield doesn't last very long. I'm aware of this, maybe like a second or two. So I'm just gonna go ahead and take trades and then run right away when I see Gragas. And I mean, gotta be careful. Use my E and then stay safe past that. Yeah. I was silly. I even missed it, which is a huge shame. I don't want to flash. I really didn't want to flash there, so I just tried my best to outplay it. I don't know. Gosh, I should have backed here. I'm gonna just pretend like I'm not here anymore. And if I stay behind mains, I should be fine. I tried to flash so badly. I got a kill though, but if I didn't, if I was able to get that flash off like I intended, because obviously when I fly in I'm going to get stunned and then killed. I was trying my best to avoid that second part of getting stunned and killed, but at the same time, oh man, I forgot to change from last game. We don't get the Ravenous Hunter, which is okay. We still get, I believe, a kill. We got 1 eyeball per champion takedown, so that's nice. And I will say now, he didn't have time to shove the wave, so I'll be left in a pretty good spot with the Garen. Spin, yeah, it's a cannon wave, so this will be really nice. When it was a cannon wave, it's going to take him too long. And honestly, if he doesn't run away, like I could just mow him down right here. So yeah, he's... Nice. And I mean, that's just me knowing that, hey, he doesn't have flash. He is very squishy because he has Doran's Blade. And it's just a matter of, I know I can kill him. I'm going to go for it. I don't think many people would have gone for that. Like, they wouldn't have thought to go for it rather. But like, that's literally just me having experience, I guess you could say. Then I want to try and get these minions. Man, I want to keep this freeze, but I'm really low health, so I'm just gonna back up a bit into this tower. I didn't want this wave to get into the tower because I'm 6. I'm pretty sure I have enough health to not die to him. So with that in mind, also I'm healing whenever I auto for some reason. I have no reason for that to happen. Shit, I could probably just come right here. Run. I did not do that correctly at all. Don't worry, just get the wave. I know you want the wave. Yeah, you want the wave. Good. All right. We did not get punished for our mistake at all. Thank God. I played that really badly. I didn't get my passive procs I needed. I could have killed him had I not messed up, but I E'd and then I didn't get passive proc. I just E'd again. A really poor performance. I hurt him through his shield. Right now I'm just going to use my Shroud for movement speed. He's 6. I don't have my ult. I'm not going to be fighting him, and there's no way he's going to die if me unless Gragas is there. So this could end up being a bad idea for me to even like use my Shroud there. But likely he's just going to run away, like 95% of the time. In this rank especially, I would say in Challenger there's a 20% or more chance that I get dove there, being that my stuff is down, but not in this rank. Either way, we're just going to keep a freeze here. Just going to keep a freeze. Let's go back a little bit actually, and then actually take a little bit less damage, and then go back into here, and then go back into there. Alright. Now, here's the cool thing, is my ult will be up pretty soon, my ignite will be up pretty soon. I can't believe he didn't ignite me and kill me, to be honest. I think I should have died there, to be honest.
Enemy double kill.
Either way, maybe he thought because he was 5, he'd not succeed in the confidence. Either way, I want to just keep this wave under my tower as long as possible. And the goal is to have... grab that minion. The goal is to have him be overextended, and I have ult, which is literally about to happen right now. And check this out. This should be a kill if I just ult him. If he goes for any minion right here, like this one right here, he's going to overextend for it. He's going to go for an auto, and then I kill him. Or he is going to learn his lesson. Ah, interesting. Looks like he learned his lesson. Okay. Well, plan B. Let's go ahead and shove this wave, build a giant wave under tower, and then try to poke him under tower, and then maybe dive him. Normally there's a plan C if you just go roam, but we're top lane and not mid, so that option is not exactly an option. This is actually fine. No way. Oh, I don't have Ravenous Hunter. I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. Use my potion. Oh my god, I panicked. I panicked so freaking hard. Alright, I'm going back. I don't want to fight. I'm good. What if it was just warded and he just E's in and flash ults me? Okay, we're fine. We got the Gunblade and we're a champion now. A little bit rough, but no worries. Now, I think what we want to do is... try to freeze again. I have a lot of problems with the current team comps I'm going against. It's very hard to gank a Karma Caitlyn because Caitlyn trap, also the Karma W both reveal me and Shroud. Okay. And then yeah, it's just like LeBlanc. We try to gank LeBlanc and it's just not gonna work. It's just like she's just gonna W out. She has 2 different dashes. It's not happening. So I think maybe I can honestly just... I have such a big league that I could probably just do what I did last time and just pressure under tower. Alright. I always want to be looking to passive proc and then E out. No, why? Why? No, I missed again, why? Why times 100? This is so unfortunate. I missed, dude, I missed my Q. And that's gonna make me not get a double kill. Funny enough. Hilariously enough. Haha, I'm laughing. Are you guys laughing? I'm sad. Okay. LeBlanc's still there, so I'm just gonna go ahead and press this tower in. Press this wave into tower rather, and then we are going to just go for a plate then. Damn it. And I mean, as you can see, if you play Akali well, like that was a double kill. So, that's good. Okay. Get a few plates out of it. Alright. Let's go ahead and head back really quick. I do not have... Alright. That's okay. Let's grab this.
An enemy has been slain.
Get some armor. Okay, so we're going against a Garen, and honestly, I don't know. Garen and Gragas are both champions that you can Zhonya's stuff pretty easily. Not to mention armor is nice against the person we're laying against. I didn't also see this, but most of their kills, 5 out of 6, are on their AD carry. So that'll translate kind of well when we do start skirmishing. For now, I do want to just go for the first turret of the game since we have a lead. And I'm comfortable enough 2v1ing them that I think there's a pretty decent chance we get that first turret blood, which is 2 kills in its own. Pretty nice way to snowball. But with that in mind, we do want to be moving pretty quickly. I think he might have recalled here, honestly. Anyways, let's just keep going for the tower. Oh, he's mid, okay. So we're going to go for this, and since we're top lane, not mid, it seems like our next move is probably going to be going for Rift Herald. And what I want to do here is I want to run in front of the minions and just gather them all up so I can make it easier to clear them all out. And then I'm going to auto EV. I don't want to miss minions. I don't see a rush, honestly. Like, Garen is just messing around mid lane. Like, I'm going to take this regardless, so no need to miss minions. And some people would probably just start leaving and let the minions finish it off, but I don't know. I like finishing it personally. I like killing it with my own blades. I mean, there's no wards here, right? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and just kill it in the corner. I dashed over the vision of the Skeleton Crab, so... Like, oh shoot, I definitely don't want to do that. You don't want to fly there, because if there's a pink where they probably just saw me, dude. That's so silly. Definitely a bad call right there. Hopefully Shyvana just doesn't show up, honestly. Alright, but yeah, we're just going to be clearing this out. Looks like all the action's bot lane anyways, so should be fun. Fucking do it. I'm literally, like, I just don't understand why you'd even go there. So I'm not losing the 100 gold, guys. I'm not losing. I put in all that work. I'm greedy. I'm not losing it. Anyways, let's go ahead and press E onto this twice. Alright.
Your turret has been destroyed.
Garen is not there. Dude, I don't know if I should take the second top tower. It could be nice to open up close to their base. But the problem is it's all top lane. It doesn't do that much. But with that in mind, a free tower is a free tower. I'm not opposed to grabbing 300 local gold and giving my team some gold and taking another wave over here. So let's just go ahead and do it. I have been revealed. Holy shit. Oh shit, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit, I'm gonna get revealed. Yo, this fucking Moby's, are you kidding me, dude? Not good, not good at all. Really bad, actually. Caitlyn got the shutdown. Oh, do you know what? We're 400, yeah, it's fine, it's fine. Look at our score. We have a lot of gold to spend, which is cool. And Dragon's gonna be up in a bit, so we have to try to be at that. We could lose it for sure, especially when the LeBlanc TPs. Anyways, I'm very conflicted because I do want to go for.
Your turret has
I want to go for Zhonya's, but the thing is, Caitlyn counters Zhonya's very, very hard. If you use Zhonya's, she just drops a trap under you, and then you're just gonna get killed right after. It's just really bad against a
an enemy has been slain.
Caitlyn.
Double kill.
Dude, I was literally about to press R. I can't deal with that kind of damage. Alrighty, thank you, bot lane. I love you. That was a pretty scary game for a little bit, but you know, when you take the little bounty, actually, she didn't even have much of a bounty. She's we were worth more somehow. Must have been the CS and tower we took. We had more gold overall. Okay, so yeah, now we can't take Rift Herald. We took it too late the first time. The fact that we have Dragon this early is beautiful. We don't really need anti-heal this game, so we can proceed with the. Yeah, let's go for this. I don't even want the stopwatch against Caitlyn. I think against this team comp, we just go for the damage, honestly. But yeah, we need to make sure that we get this soul, and then we're guaranteed to win. It's so impossible to lose. Like, we have so much poke, and Infernal Soul with poke is just hilarious. So we're gonna go ahead and clear out towards here and chill while they show up for the crab. Or not. Clear out some more potential vision. I like to go for these plays, but I want to make sure it's not warded. So this should be nice. I mean, I know there's no wards anywhere I've been, so this could be a situation where I WE, ult onto him, one-shot him, and then fly back to my shroud. What did I just do there? Dude, I just disconnected like mentally. Dude, I literally just did such a bad job. I should have E'd him when he was running up, but we still got the kill. Okay. Alright. That works. So, at this point, you know, normally you'd probably go bot lane and split push, but I'm already here. I think that would have been the way to go, honestly. You want to definitely be just, like, providing pressure, grabbing those easy towers. Like, taking the outer bottom lane turret is going to be so free. There's just nothing for me here, sadly. Like, there's really no reason for me to be top lane. I should have been bot. Okay, we're going to go ahead and... Just going to go ahead and head to bot lane now. Shyvana is not the best split pusher, but with Nashor's and her Q, she can be decent. She can do pretty good damage, honestly. I'm only a good split pusher because I can 1v2, 1v3, and that means that they have to send a lot of people to fight me, which means that Baron is essentially free unless they have someone that's hilariously fed, and my team really messes up. But I'm seeing a lot of low health people. I'm so glad I was able to get the freaking passive proc off before she was able to hit me with the roof. Alright. So, we might not even just play for soul, but I'm pretty sure we will. I don't think we're that far ahead, to be honest. And with Caitlyn, it's just not happening. So, I think we recall. Set up soul, very important. All right. And now, I went for a amp tome just because you pretty much build all your items out of it. I could have definitely gone for a blue elixir and then just held off for a needless or like a Rabadon. But at this point, I don't know. There's definitely something to be said for getting a blue elixir, considering we're about to fight for Infernal Soul. But I'm kind of autopiloted right now. Building is not something I know the best builds, but I also don't really spend too much time thinking at once because I'm, you know, I have or something. I just don't think about it all the time when I should. Anyways, let's go ahead and end this game now. Let's go ahead and take this. I want her to teleport to a freaking... I figured it wasn't the real one, but I wanted her to teleport to right next to her real one. That would have been a lot of fun. I can't. Yeah, I can't. Dude, what revealed me though? I don't know. I messed up when it's an important time to not mess up, to be completely honest with you. But looks like we're gonna get solo the run. And that's nice, because I didn't think it'd be a fail. I wanted to just get my burst off and then go into Shroud. Wow. One orb thrown a mile away, just KO'd him. Okay, so we got Soul Drift. Very nice. No worries. I'm pretty sure if this guy presses R, it's not. That'll work. Dude, Shyvana literally shoots actual fire now. Alright, let's go for Baron. Or the blue buff. But yeah, at this point, I think we've talked about this once so far, but Akali doesn't do that much DPS to objective jungle camps. Just burst, to be honest. So when we are doing the Baron, it's better off. We're better off defending, like guarding, rather, because if we guard, then we can get kills while they have to ward, and it's just overall much better. Yeah, see, that's what I'm talking about, man. I messed up, but it's the Caitlyn nonsense. Like, Zone is such a pointless item. Gosh. I threw independently and then they also inted, but I mean, bot lane's been inting this whole game. My bad. That was definitely not good of me. Alright, my B team, I'm sorry. And this is important, like, another mental thing for solo queue and just climbing in general. Just say you're bad whenever something happens. It's like, I guess you could say it's demeaning or degrading, but if you really think of it that way, like, you take yourself too seriously. So just say my B if something goes wrong. Who really cares? Either way, they're random people. But on that note, I need to try and defend again. It doesn't matter if Zonius will be up around the time I get there. And the thing is, we have so much damage, but we need to be winning. We can't be messing up when we have so much AP. Like, we're gonna fall off for sure. I mean, we should win that. Yeah, we should win that pretty hard. I don't like that one. I don't like that one. They're really like LeBlanc. Yeah, this is not good. I'm gonna split. I don't think Nala's pressed ult in that fight. That would have been probably really useful for killing the people that are running away. But it's okay. Oh, well, get a sub in the middle of this. Alrighty, so I'm trying to time this because the problem is LeBlanc has. Oh, nice, she lost her stacks. That's really good. The problem is LeBlanc has teleports, so it doesn't really matter that she died. Like normally, if LeBlanc dies, we could definitely be Baron with like the 10-second advantage, but that doesn't exist in this game because you know she's just gonna teleport to the Baron. So what we're gonna do here is we're just going to kill this Gragas first, who's going for the freaking crab. Just kidding, we're not gonna do that. But what we are gonna do is start pushing bot lane. And if LeBlanc shows up, I should be able to outplay her. Right now we're very, very fed, so. I really like less pings and more Baron, to be honest with you. Oh, okay. Weird positioning. I can't be going this way. I need to be hugging down even more in case LeBlanc is here. I can't even be going through the river right now. That could be an int right there. LeBlanc is top, but I didn't know that. So we're gonna go ahead and push this way really quick. No need to lose the tower, but yeah, I mean like, this is a good position for me to flank because it looks like I'm the third person. I mean, I'm gonna probably die, but that's fine. Can we get this, please? Oh, we're still not getting it, huh? Okay. That's completely fine, I guess. Because, as long as Varys can cast a few, maybe we'll be fine. I don't know. I think we actually might lose this one, to be honest. Wow, they're so low. Yeah, Kate, they have such a good team comp against me, but I'm not playing it well. Yet. That is. Alright, Elder's up. That should be good. I'm highly considering just going top lane and going to try and win that way. I can take on anyone 1v1, but past that, grouping against their team comp, I think we made that mistake. I should have grouped a long time ago. So, or sorry, split push a long time ago rather. And yeah, make that object prio elder. I think they might be dying. Oof.
An ally has been slain.
Definitely voting no. Gosh, I'm gonna have to play this really well. I mean, the maw, dude, disgusting. So fucking bad. Alright, I had to use both my sums for it, to be honest, and I don't like it at all. Dude, this is not something you want to be doing, though. This is not a good idea. Just back up, maybe. Yeah, just back up. Alright, we're gonna go for blue buff, because there's just no fight to be had here. I have nothing, and we're down. We're down a person. Gosh, my team is so silly. And that's me being polite. Alright, if they're gonna all go mid, then we can do this. Ooh. That's really good. Fly him into us, yeah. Alright, so this is now a situation where we can easily take out damage. Chasing is not bad here, but this is such an overextend. We have time to do a Baron now. Or a Dragon now. Okay. Let's catch the Caitlyn when she joins. Wow, good. It's really good. That's a win. That's the win. Maybe we have minions? No, we don't.
You have slain an enemy.
Okay, so we made several mistakes, but I think, I mean, they make mistakes too, right? But that's the thing, is sometimes they won't make mistakes and you do, and then you just lose. I mean, that's obviously how the way it goes. Definitely need to know it's my fault. I love fighting, and that's kind of just like the content creator in me for the plays. But I should know that their team comp is a nightmare Like Garen's silence actually does a lot when you're in a group of a million people. Gragas has a bunch of stuff. Like CC throw me out of this. Throw me out of my shroud. Like LeBlanc chain, Karma chain, all reveal me. W. I should have split push a long time ago, to be honest with you guys. And right now, I'm just gonna recall because I have so much gold. Shout out to Caitlyn. I'm gonna recall really quick. Let's go ahead and get a Void Staff because they're all getting armor. And then let's get some AP. And pretty happy with the build. I'm gonna go bot lane, I think. Can you guys not fight, not get engaged on either? And then I can take... I'm gonna have to go mid probably. I don't trust this team, honestly. If I split bot lane, they're just gonna engage on my team, and my team's gonna die like a bunch of headless chickens. So I think we just force Baron, and that's just because I've seen the way my team plays. Not the best team fighters. So while I think split pushing is good, we have Elder, so we can just fight. We're now just getting our Baron, pretty late into this. Wait, what? Oh my god, dude. Are you kidding me? Like, I didn't eat a Baron. I'm so troll. I'm such a troll right now, guys. This is insane. But, you know what? We got 2 for it.
An enemy has been slain.
I thought I had my E on Baron, and I was just going to be able to do some damage to Karma and then back out, but apparently I missed it somehow. That's okay. I still am pretty happy with the way we played this game, I think. Laning was good. And you learn, you know, if you're not playing perfectly, these types of team comps destroy you. I'm not gonna lie, I almost threw in just a Renekton game into this, but it would make no sense for the video, obviously, since it's, you know, how to get diamond with Akali in 3 hours. But this is a game where should it be played in high elo on my main, I think there's a very good argument to dodge. Or switch, play a different champion. But if you're at Akali one trick, I would probably just dodge this game. Because truthfully, this team comp is a nightmare. Caitlyn is a counter in terms of AD carries countering you. Karma's a counter in terms of supports countering you. Gragas, all these champions. I ban LeBlanc when I would play mid lane. Like, it's a nightmare. We're still able to do pretty decent in it. In this ring too, so I'm kind of happy. But Nautilus disagrees with our gameplay, so I guess. Anyways, I'm gonna ping him back. Don't do that. Don't do that, because the only thing I can do is make them rage quit or something.
Your team has destroyed an inhibitor.
All right. Continue pushing. Looks like all the action is top lane, so should be free to take this. And I want to be heading straight to bot lane, or to the blue buff rather.
Your team has destroyed.
And E is your best friend when you're taking freaking blue buff. And honestly, actually, Infernal Soul makes it really nice and easy. God, it's so hard to take objectives until super late game with the color. And I kind of want to just... I like where I'm at right now. I feel like I have a pretty good chance of killing someone. Hey, look, we made a play. Alrighty. Yeah, I figured I had my E, I can use it to dash and like get my passive proc, then also give him a chance to miss his spells. Mostly was just going for my passive proc. Whoa. Hey, I know that I can still take it. Syndra's W doesn't mostly do the damage, so you can still do the cannon from him. You take that. Nice shield. Alright, let's push mid. Doesn't matter if they don't die. Like, the thing is, there's just too many monsters. Alright guys. Looks like that is going to be it for this one. A little rough and rocky against some counters, but nonetheless, we made some plays and we were able to do our part. Guys, as always, be sure to leave a like, and let's continue on to the next part. Alright guys, so now we are moving on to the next game. Back, okay. Back to the mid lane, And we're going into Katarina, which I think is a very fun, equal matchup. A little bit sided towards Akali for sure. But we're looking at the team comps past that. Aatrox should be pretty easy to gank. He should be shoved a good amount of the time. But anyways, let's play aggressive in this matchup. So we're going to start off by just pressing Q. And then I guess taking a decent trade. It's not ideal when she hits a dagger, or catches a dagger and hits you with it. But at the same time, until she hits level 2, a big problem with her getting the dagger is she gets to follow up with a Shumpo reset, but she doesn't have that yet, so it doesn't really matter. And I wait a little bit before I take my passive proc here to go ahead and get myself more time to actually like hit the Katarina. Whatever. Just throw stuff at her. Keep playing aggressive, especially against Shyvana jungle, who really cares, right? And she's like up in our jungle taking all of it, but it doesn't matter because Ekram can just go ahead, do the same thing. So it's probably she's not gonna eat that one. She's gonna eat this one. No, okay. So she's not eating this. I'm gonna start playing a little bit more aggressive in this matchup, and that's good. That's good. Just keep up the aggression, I'd say, and then back up a little bit if you're taking some minion damage, and then you should be completely good to go. Right now, she is out of potions. I still have one left, which is nice. And then, as long as I'm not right on top of her ability to Shumpo, the little damage, I'm not going to go for this. I'd rather just keep up the pressure here. Nice. A bit of extra damage here. No way. I missed my E. That didn't work. It didn't work out. It's okay, though. Would have been cool if it did, but I mean, it just happens, right? Not the end of the world. Although, we're going to need to just shove this wave in and back up. She didn't die, though, which is cool in its own way, because now, although I don't get first blood, she doesn't get the home guards. So, in that way, I'll be ahead in terms of, like, just getting sheer amounts of experience. Plus, that's going to go under tower, and then she's going to miss some of those as well. So, not ideal, but yeah, she didn't get that. She's going to get this. She's going to Q that one. Alright, that's completely fine. So right now we're going to take several potions and a ward. We don't have enough for anything else. I already have a longsword, so I had 700 gold. Plus, I want potions, and there was just no other item choice for that amount of gold. We do not want to get boots. We're definitely putting on boots and longsword, but I'd rather have the damage and more potions.
First blood.
So with that in mind, let's go ahead and drop a ward, because we are now going to be playing a little bit from behind, but at the same time, because I'm such an item lead, and it's against a Shyvana, you don't have to be too careful, I'd say. So like right now, it's a pretty even trade, even though there's a million minions, just because I have so much more damage than her. But with that in mind, I'm not going to go in for these. There's too many minions, and if Shyvana's there, I got nothing. So that's really nice. Alright. Take these out. Alright, we should be able to get these all. That's really good. It's Shyvana jungle, once again, don't have to respect it. Just gonna run, just gonna recall right here. Because simply put, her E doesn't even have that much range, so if I see her, I can run away. So she can't get in range and then be in range to flash. She doesn't have that kind of distance on her E skill shot. Anyways, I was just being aggressive there because I figured Katarina doesn't have the kind of damage to kill me. She would. She almost did. Had I been greedy and not let Hekram do his thing, then yes, I would have died, and then maybe she gets away because she's Katarina and she resets her Shumpo. But I'm not risking it. It's just one of these things, you don't be greedy. You learn that over time. Big problem, a lot of assassin one-shots, especially me, for the longest time had, was being greedy. she leveled. Man, I should have went for Shy. I really should have went for Shyvana there. I don't think he red smited that. Yeah, he red smited Katarina. That actually might have gotten the kill for him. Just off of the crazy amounts of damage red smite does. Probably not though. But I will say, had I just ulted the Shyvana right there, it would have been free. Alright, no harm done, no harm done. Because we're still like up a lot. And she went for a Dorn's Blade, which is very cheesy. Because you get a bunch of early health off of that. And a decent amount of AD, I guess. Given the stats, it's a good option for. I mean, it's really she's not that good, but in her situation, since she's behind, it's good. Take this as fast as possible, and now I can actually go for a plate here. And I'm thinking like, what are my options, right? Shyvana just went back, so I'm not gonna have to worry about getting pinched by both of them at the same time. I can't really go top since our top laner is in base, so that leaves literally one thing. And I have to be very careful about getting jumped by this Katarina. So I'm probably just going to play safe until my ult's back up because I'm also very overextended. And look at this double Dorns. That's really going to cost her a lot in a bit. And I still think I win 1v1. So we have the freaking Goon Squad coming in as well. So I'm going to drop a pink ward. And then should be a kill. Or... Okay. I think Thresh maybe could have used a spell a very long time ago. He got really lucky that he just hit a miracle hook like that. That's actually hilarious. Oh, it's AD Shyvana. Okay. So that means that they have quite a low amount of AP. Alright, so Shy. I'm going to ping that she went up into her top jungle. Let my team know, especially Darius, since he's the only one that matters mostly. I mean, it's good for the bot lane to know as well. And maybe just recall. So we're going to take the Bilgewater and keep taking small little leads here. I would be going for the next plate, but I couldn't get it because I know Katarina was already recalled for a bit. She's on her way back. So that what that means is we just need to not do that. But I would say... I would say this is going to be a double kill. Just kidding, he's just dead. Alright, never mind.
An ally has been slain.
Also, Katarina's missing, so I'm going to go ahead and ping that. She could very well be roaming. Very well be roaming. I'd say there's a really good chance that Katarina's bot lane. I mean, the odds of her disconnecting versus being... Yeah, okay, so she was actually roaming top. That's completely okay, too. I mean, I can literally just kill her right now. If my E was up, I think I could genuinely just kill her.
An enemy has been slain.
Alright, we're gonna kill her. Once the minions are finished running, I'm just gonna go for it.
You have slain an enemy.
Yeah, no more games. I think, yeah, bot lane's on the way. It's okay. I ping ward. No worries. I'm going to drop a ward over this wall and continue doing the same exact thing. It's not AP Shyvana, so I'm not really worried about any form of burst killing me. And like any other AD champion that tries to auto, I literally just have to press Shroud. So, completely fine to just go back. And there is a free plate to be had here, but man, it's just gonna go into the dust probably. Yeah, we're losing it. Come on, clear that out. Clear that out. Oh yeah, we lost it. That's okay. So we're gonna go ahead and just take the Gunblade because it is in the code of Akali. Just get the Gunblade as fast as possible. Recall. I'm gonna ping that Katarina is on her way. Looks. I mean, they're gonna get some gold, but I think it's definitely important they don't die. The thing is, as long as Katarina can't roam, she's losing the lane. She's not gonna be a champion. She's already down half. Like she's down 2 deaths on me. She's down double my CS. Like it's a really good situation we're in. We don't need to risk giving her the chance to snowball off of kills. So really quick, we're gonna go ahead and just shove this in, then try to be aggressive under tower because we have such a nice lead that we can. Aw, you're kidding me. I don't think she gets it. Yeah, she doesn't have any flashes left, so she's not able to catch up and Shumpo onto me. But definitely, when the Q follows you, it's really unfortunate. It should be pretty free for... Stay safe. Know your limits. Know what kind of burst she has. She used her spells. She's in the middle of using her ult, which doesn't do too much damage, especially with no Gunblade. And yeah, because honestly, when she gets her Gunblade on all those AP, those hybrid stats, that's when her ult really starts doing damage. But until then, running into her ult's not the biggest deal because it's only rank 1 as well. With that said, we're also level 10. So, we're going to go ahead and continue taking this tower. I do not know where Aatrox is. There is a chance he's roaming to defend this turret, which means that we need Darius to at least stay in the lane and pressure the tower. Yeah, he could very well be here. No clue. No clue at all.
Shut down. Turret plating.
Sucks for you. Oh, shit. Damn it, just give me that tower, please. Alright, I'm gonna go for it again. There is a decent chance I can still take it. I have ult available. If she flies onto me, I'll just fly over her. But I really want this tower. Because it's literally just so much gold. I don't even know what I'll be spending it on. It's just greed, but it's good. It's good stuff. Also, I lost gold. I lost the plate that we were about to get. No worries. 2 autos should be dead. 1, 2, run away. Alright, got the first turret, and now we have enough for pretty much everything we could ever want. We got the Oblivion Orb and the Sork Boots, so now we're going from no Magic Pen to near true damage. And what do you know? Just like that, we have, what is it, 33 Magic Pen? So if you look at the amount of MR they have, I guess Morgana has 33 exactly, so we do true damage to Morgana, which is really cool in my opinion. I love, this is like my favorite power spike, because it's the kill power spike. And I do not know. She must have had wards, yeah. That's okay. We're just gonna go ahead and pull these all next to each other. What I'm gonna do here is probably just dive her. I have to hit my E though. I have. I'm just trying to provide pressure with the lead I have, and you can be super extended. I think this is something me and Faker have in common, is you can play super far forward. I mean, I know where they are. Like, obviously they can be coming from bot now. Like, I'm always checking. And like now I don't really know for sure. I mean, I should probably run up. Like, she could honestly have done, she could have done a good amount of damage to me right there too. I'm actually just taunting her by standing on top of it. I'm literally just taunting her like, yeah, go for it, buddy. Go for it, you know? Okay, we're gonna go ahead and cue this, and I'm gonna go for Skullcrab, or sorry, Riptail rather. And I should be helping my team. I'm not, because I'm being an idiot. But this is definitely not optimal usage of my current power spike. yeah, Rift Herald's up in a bit. But past that, I'm not getting anything. There's not much to be had, unfortunately. Like, we took the dragon 3 minutes ago. Rift Herald is down. I mean, I can't dive Morgana, unfortunately. It's just too difficult. If they want to try and 2v1 me here, that'd be kind of cool. Where's she at? She's pretty healthy. I just have to back out. Never mind. Alright, so we're not even taking top either. That's the fun part. Yeah, we could have taken top at least, but it's just one of those indecisive players. Well, it looks like we get it anyways. That's nice. Okay, so we definitely go for up. Usually Rift is pretty wide open, way more wide open than it should be until you get to like mid-high diamond. Then people actually like board it always and they like fight for it. But I think for what you guys need to know is Rift is pretty much always a good option when there's no kills or towers to be had. It's a very, very good idea to take it. Against this team comp, I do want to probably just go for an early stopwatch. It's good if I have no other options against Katarina. She's about to get her Gunblade, and it's going to do a lot of damage, her ult, level 11. But mostly Morgana ult, I can completely just be in stasis during the duration of the stun, if once again I have no other option. Very nice, very nice. Alright, that's an ending TP, so actually no clue why that didn't, what? I'm very confused as to why that didn't completely sphere him, but whatever. Must have been like a millisecond after. That's not great. It's very unfortunate, actually. Oh well, it doesn't matter. Now that we're mid lane, we get to do the same thing we do top lane. It's just, I love to take towers very aggressively. This is how you win games, guys. You don't group like an idiot. You just go for the freaking objectives. No offense to people that don't take towers. Man. There's gotta be a ward or something here, no? Like, would they not ward this? I can't even take Rift Herald. I didn't realize the timing, but it's kind of late. Unlucky. That's okay. I'll be here providing pressure. I'm gonna bail. This is one time I don't think I want to fight. Not feeling it. I think we just wait and heal up. I finally have for Heaven's Hunter again, even though I've only got 2 stacks because I've killed the same person so many times. I do need to kill them, but damn it, I failed a little bit, I'm not gonna lie. Still looking for some kind of edge. And we took Dragon, and the thing is, like, this will be a game where we consistently, you know, we're not forcing crazy action. Sometimes you can't. I'm trying, and I think there are opportunities that I'm not taking advantage of, but sometimes you can't. I'm thinking as well, do I go for Morello's? And I think I will go for Morello's after my Zonias. But for now, Aatrox doesn't have a death stance. He's not going to be doing this crazy healing. I think maybe if bot lane swapped, it'd be good. Alright. For the leash. And I'm looking for fights right now, to be clear. I got my ult, and I got a lot of damage. I want to fight. Pretty sure Aatrox is in his brush. Alright, I'm pretty sure he's now no longer in the brush because he's dead. Okay, this is nice. This is really nice. it looks like I don't even need to help. I don't think. Sometimes you should probably help your team. I mean, you should probably, but I really just want to get the objectives going. And it seems like they're going to win without me. Yeah, it looks like they are. You can kind of tell, right? Because when your team is killing everyone and then, you know, they're not dying, it's just like, you probably got it without me. So let's just go ahead and, you know, probably didn't need to stop attacking. Probably just going to keep going for the towers. And what could have been me chasing them actually and just like running to a fight that's not going to do anything has now led into, what are we getting here? We get 300, our team gets 50 global each. And maybe a little bit more damage to make this easier a bit. This way. Alright. No way. I was in the middle of killing her. If I had Zhonya's too, she also ult and Q'd at the same exact time, which is so well played by her because usually it's one or the other. Right? She hits me with the Q, then fair enough, I'll just hide in my shroud. But the fact that she got her ult off and Q, it was just so good by her. Damn it. Okay. 5 and 3, 200 CS though. I gotta say, like, usually, like back in the day, when I wasn't focused on climbing, I would usually around this score, around this time of the elo, I might be at like maybe like 10 and 5 with like 100 CS. So this is like so much better to have this kind of creep score is honestly really good. It's so underrated. Like the importance of farm is just ridiculous. Doesn't matter what champion you are. Obviously, Akali does really good with kills because the gold snowballs, so it's the same exact concept with having a lot of farm. But anyways, on that note, if we could get the 200 mark here, we're not going to be able to. Feels bad, man. Alright, I'm on my way to help because I think them being overextended outside of their... Yeah, this is a good fight. This is a good fight. Ooh, Morgana. Hello. Thank you. Watch this.
Unstoppable.
Still got it. Alright, time to back up. I mean, I could probably be a little risky here with Lucian. I mean, yeah, I don't see Lucian really going into my Thresh and Darius. Plus, when I press Q into this wave, I heal up a ton because, you know, spell vamp OP. So it looks like this is the end of the next game as well. I like that these games are ending so quickly. But yeah, 211 CS at like 23 minutes, 8 and 3. That's how you beat Katarina. A little different strategy this time, just push mid. Guys, leave a like, let's continue. Alrighty guys, we are going into the next game against Silas. This is a good one because we are going against a matchup that is outplayable, but we lose it pretty damn hard, not gonna lie. There are a few countermeasures. Hey, get it? You take measures towards countering him. Anyways, there's a few things you can do to win the lane. The main one is when you do finally engage for that all-in, you ignite him when he is about to press W for that 30%. When he's at 30% or less, he gets like a big heal or whatever. You need to Grievous Wounds that with your ignite. Past that, you need to not lose literally all your health. I wasn't paying attention for a second. I was too busy making a bad joke. That's okay. I'm gonna lose 2 potions and then we're gonna play it out because I am confident that this game it will be as easy as any. Anyways, I have no clue where the Silas is. So Silas has W and Q, which means his Q is already down, and that means that I'm just gonna fly behind the minion and then down. Dude, I don't know why. It's like I'm not choking, but I might as well be. Anyways, she's gonna miss the cannon, so, or he's gonna miss the cannon rather, which is cool. So I'm gonna take that. Go ahead and just auto E. What in the tarnation? You're so dead. It's hilarious. Wait, are you kidding me, dude? I thought I timed his my E properly for his flash, but it turns out that is just incorrect. He's dead now. Thank God. Alright, I was gonna do the same exact thing. Now he loses more minions, right? Right? Because you know he's gonna be dead long. So that works out at the end of the day. I was gonna have to flash. If I just held my E a little bit longer, I wouldn't have had to flash. But then again, maybe he just gets a giant heal, and I have to end up doing the same thing anyways. You know how Silas works. Either way, we helped. We were in a good, or at least was in a good spot. We helped her properly, and then we were able to secure the kill. And you know, it doesn't really matter. We're playing in what, like almost diamond, if not diamond by now. And you're gonna still be getting these opportunities to get kills, right? I think the very common theme to this is I play aggressive in like literally every matchup, whether we're against poke champions, ranged AD carry, supports mid lane, or it's just straight up mid lane mage counters like Silas. Whenever you can play aggressive, you go for it because you got 3 potions, and then Akali just has that ability to sneak in that one E. That just, they didn't see it coming. That one E right there, 81 damage. That was really bad. I keep queuing from such a bad spacing. I would like to wait. Ideally my E would be up. Oh, I'm not gonna get this. Oh, yeah, I didn't. I figured. Whatever. I have energy now for this next wave and I can fight him. That's cool. That is very cool. So, I think I should have ran at him and just finished him off and traded 1 for 1. I mean, clearly that was the option. That was the move right there, but he flashed. And, you know, had I lived, it would have been, I don't know, either way, trading 1 for 1. The cool thing is he's pushing the wave in. I don't think he needed to, but now that he has, it's going to end up resulting really, really well for me. And I'm actually going to drop a ward over this wall right here. That's completely fine for him to do that. I have a Ravenous Hunter. Hunter stacks. Go ahead and clear this. And miss most. Okay, so we're almost level 6. It's 1-to-1. And I don't know about this, to be honest, but I mean, looks like it'll work. You didn't want to take that one, did you? I didn't want to take that one. Oh, we're fine. We're 4-6. Okay, let's go ahead and shut this in. Oh, he's still level 5. I got potions, Chuck. I'm not too worried. He's got no flash either, so just go ahead and go in. Love for a dive here, to be honest. But looks like he is just, she's not interested in it. It would be very easy. We just jump in and we both drop aggro at the same time, but not happening, so it's whatever. I couldn't get out of there. I didn't even get a bounty, huh? Okay, well, I got the kill I wanted on the Rek'Sai to translate to later. You know, just get the whatever Ravenous Hunter stacks down. But once again, we did not live. We did not live. But not to worry, because once again, it's another cannon wave. So I'm not gonna really miss any minions here. Trading 1 for 1 is gonna further my lane lead, and Rek'Sai is whatever. You know, it sucks that Rek'Sai gets fed because he's a little strong, but not really a big deal, honestly. ping this, and let's start popping some of these tunnels. Don't see any more. Alright, so we have literally no safety mechanics or safety tools. No flash or anything, so if I were Rek'Sai, I would probably be looking to come mid as soon as possible, knowing that I don't have these cooldowns available, and Sylas is kind of a strong champion versus Akali at 6. Like, stealing my ult is a very like powerful resource. With that in mind, it looks like he is going bot lane, which means that I can be a little aggressive here. And I need to be auto-attacking like crazy to start healing up with my lifesteal, because I tell you what, I'm about to be in a fight with him very quickly. No way I missed it. That's insane. Unfortunate. Oh, he just heals, right? Right, he just heals. He just presses W and he heals like a maniac. Why wouldn't he? That's okay. At least he's gonna get this kill. Yeah. Oh wow. Yeah, she's dead. He flashed as well. That's fine. Okay, so yeah, Red Smite is something you don't see Elisa's take very often, but it is really strong on her. It's just usually she already does so much damage that you don't really want it. But you know what? A ton of damage plus a ton of damage equals a lot. Okay, so let's go ahead and continue pushing here. Yeah, the Maniac strategy of just fight, fight, fight doesn't really get you like 20-0 at 10 minutes in these higher ranks, but we do end up getting like some form of lead more often than not, which is cool. I'm just gonna back up here, and without having any cooldowns, a kill is very unlikely. A kill is very, very unlikely on this guy. Should be dead. Love it. I'm gonna head back. I'm just gonna go. Oh, shit, there's a big wave. I don't know where Silas is, so I'm just gonna go back. Unfortunately, I just gotta keep it up. And I might even get jumped here. But the thing is, Silas could definitely kill me on my way back to the lane. And I don't want that to happen, so I'm actually gonna take a second here and just throw this down. Dark Seal. Alright. So that way I can start setting up to return to the lane. I can throw my E out really far and fly closer to the lane. But I can also wait a little bit and get my gold for Dark Seal. And as you guys know, Dark Seal is a fun item when you have just enough gold for it, because it gives you good damage. Oh, and that plate went into the nether realm. So now we're about to be level 9 with the new buffs, pretty new as of this video. This guy's good. Right. Nice. Okay. So we should definitely be able to take this. I do not know where bot lane is, but considering it's Kai'Sa Yuumi, if I don't get hit by a W, it should be pretty straightforward and living. They don't really have any kind of crazy pick potential past the fact that she can teleport onto me, but it looks like she's not coming. And I'm not exactly sure where Rift Herald was. Oh, looks like we took top lane. Yeah, because we took Rift Herald before 10 minutes. That's really nice. Really nice. At this point, no ignite on GP, but at the same time, I do not know where they are. I should. Yeah. That's what I thought. That's what I thought. Oh man, it feels good, man. I hate Sylas. He's just such a good champion against Akali, but seeing this 69 CS is a little unfortunate for us, but should be still able to win past that bad omen. Now we are working on some stacks. I'm going to aggressively push this tower. I know GP might be coming, but the thing is, if I die for it, I'm gonna die. It's okay. It's not a big deal. But with that in mind, I don't want to die, so I'm just gonna run away. And we're able to take 460 or something. I don't know. I can't do the math. It's honestly 3 in the morning. I've been making this video literally for like the past 7 hours. But we got a lot of gold, and I'm happy. So, I mean, it helps when your jungler is good, or maybe theirs just bad. Either way, it's definitely nice. We're gonna go ahead and E, and just probably look towards ganking bot lane and diving when Lux comes back. Although we don't have the craziest like dive potential, we don't have Leona or Alistar set it up. They are very squishy, so it should be relatively straightforward. But with that in mind, I don't even know. Oh, Jesus. Dude, if he had ulti, would have just comboed me in one combo. That's disgusting. Alright, so we're gonna go ahead and E over this wall. There's a few little spots. As always, I like to refer back to my Ultimate Akali guide because I teach you how to use those very, very... You have to be in a very specific spot and use your E, put your mouse in a very specific spot as well. Specific spot. Yeah, I tried making part of this video last game, but actually it would have been good content. But I guess a quick summary was going against a Lucian mid, and enemy jungler was on my team last game, and fed my lane enemy Lucian 2 kills within 4 minutes, and I was like, you know, it's okay. I kept playing. I didn't flame or anything. I was just like, please play safe, and then he didn't. And he gave him another kill. Gave him double buffs for a second time. Completely out of my control. He like tried to invade at level 3 and then level 5 after he was already dying. Either way, I'm very happy to make him lose a game. Alright. Alright, so we're gonna go ahead and actually push this way. No one's coming unless Silas is coming, but even if Silas shows up, as long as I save my E, I have a good tool to try and outplay him. At this point, he is going to get desperate and like run at me with everything. So, should be fine. 10 sacks in. I gotta go for it. So, wait, no, we can't go for this twice. Okay, there's nothing else we can buy. At this point, they're very squishy, and they have no one that's killing me. They don't have any reliable CC, so if I don't get comboed by Rek'Sai, because he's doing a lot of damage, it should be pretty easy to stay alive without Zhonya's. With that in mind, we are going to be going for Zhonya's next. Silas and our jungler left. Interesting. Interesting. To bed. But anyways, you played well. They don't get the damage? That sucks. Alright, well that's a quick one. A quick little win. And you know what? I'll take it. Love that combo. The R2 into the instant passive proc Q. It just looks so weird because your R2, you can use your passive proc in the middle of your R2, and then your Q just, you know, cancel out part of your passive rock with your Q. Anyways, I think we're gonna do one more game, just because this is a little short one. So I hope you guys enjoyed this one. That's how you beat Silas. That's how you go against a hyper-aggressive jungler who's a butthole who feeds your lane the game before. And guys, leave a like. And yeah, more high elo educational Akali content incoming. Final game. Alright guys, it is that sad, but honestly I'm very happy because it's 3 in the morning, time in the video, in which it is the final game. So, if you have made it this far, I would really appreciate a like, and I know it might be a little annoying to ask, but it also is annoying to spend 19 hours doing one video. So, don't really feel too bad. Anyways, we're going into Annie, and this is a matchup that Akali loses, and especially at higher ranks, she is going to be extremely aggressive and just pretty much try to force me off of whatever minions she can with her stun pressure. But the cool thing is, she also kind of wants to consider using her Q to last it because it makes it so much easier. But that's also like a thing that noobs do, is use their Q to last as Annie. Good Annies will often hold their stun and then wait until, you know, for like this situation, once I'm level 200 tower, she's probably going to be throwing it out, which is whatever. But she's actually playing a little bit back, which is nice. Anyways, somehow we're up 1 minion, but I can't. Yeah, so actually we're able to check that out. I mean, I think I can maybe go in a little bit right here. Dude, I'm actually zoning her off because the Annie is hardcore respecting the fact that I may have a jungler be ganking, and I'm guessing her jungler must be nowhere nearby, not hovering mid at all. And what I mean by hovering is usually they like kind of like consider like doing the camps around mid if they think that the other person's gonna get ganked, so they want to counter gank it. So hovering is like you're waiting for a gank to counter gank it. Anyways, Annie's just letting me. She's just missing a few minions while my wave builds, which is okay. But now I'm up 10 for now, but that's not gonna hold obviously. That is unfortunate. That is unfortunate. So it looks like that is the first destination. We have mid prio, so we should all be going there right now. We should all be going there right now. Like as a collective, we should literally have been there an hour ago. I'm just gonna start it up. I don't want the Kindred to get ahead, and so we're just gonna help him take it really quick. And yeah, I missed 3 minions of experience, but I missed 4 minions of gold. But Kindred doesn't get a stack. Yeah, that's gonna stop his snowball very hard, and it's just important. It's just very important to get rid of Kindred stacks, especially when like I was able to get mid prio against Annie, which is a very rare thing. Mid prio is when your wave is pushing, so you can roam faster than them, and that's something that if you guys want to see a video on like super high level stuff, you don't really need to know mid prio to get to diamond at all. You just need to have mechanics and know the fundamentals very well. I know that's hard to believe, but the difference between diamond and challenger is maybe tenfold. And I truly believe it too. I'm not just saying that. Okay. Let's go ahead and just let it crash into the tower. I mean, I would try to explain what I'm doing, but it's really just a matter of like, once you have practice, eventually you like figure out all the scenarios where this can happen and whatnot. And it'll happen, the same stuff will happen over and over again. But yeah, I think Annie could definitely freeze the wave a little bit, but looks like she doesn't want to. I think she is going to also be looking to shove the wave and look for a recall. And we do end up up a lot of CS in the Annie versus Akali matchup. Normally Annie would end up being about 10 or 20 up. For some reason she not only doesn't have perfect CS on Annie, which is laughable, she's just down 10. But you know what? I'll take it. So Annie has teleport, which doesn't, that shouldn't discourage you from like shoving the wave. If anything, you should think like, I'm able to get rid of her freaking teleport already, and then she will be able to do crazy stuff. So we're gonna go ahead and try our best to shove. Alright, one little wave of minions, then we auto it, let it crash at the tower, and then I'll always be there to help. I have not seen Kindred once, and if he disconnects, if he's disconnected rather, I don't think he is. I think it's just this matchup requires him to kind of hide in a deep dark hole and just farm until he hits level 6, and there's like actually a good option for him to fight. But we haven't seen a gank. There really isn't a good lane for Kindred to gank, right? Teemo tends to get away pretty well from ganks, especially when they're both melee auto-attacking champions for the blind. With that in mind, it's very easy to gank for a level 6 Annie, so we do want to be careful about that. Still up 10 CS. It's going to build in my favor, it looks like. That's fine. As long as I E in the middle of her Q, she won't be in range to W me. And then I'll be able to regen. I'm just going to drop the Q. A little bit of Ravenous Hunter Vamp. Even though we don't have a kill yet, we still do get the base, which is, what is it, 1.5%? It's something. It's something. Alrighty guys, now it's time to go for the first kill. She's overextended, I'm gonna jump her. Please do not. Okay, I was gonna say, sometimes Tibbers does this thing where he just freaking like kills me through my shroud, and it's the most annoying bug, but looks like this time it's not happening. I have like 5 seconds to shove this wave as much as possible. This isn't happening, is it? I'm gonna go for it though. I got W, so. Yeah, she doesn't have any damage to kill me, so should be fine. Alright, and now the wave is crashing into her, so we can go back 69 CS, guys. 69, oh my god. Unbelievable. Alright, let's take this. Let's take that. And let's E back into the lane. Okay. So obviously, as always, rush the Gunblade. And then past that, use your E. I don't really want to use my Shroud right now because I have a feeling I might want it to use the energy regen to AoE this whole wave down. Usually I would use my Shroud here, but I just feel like maybe I need it this time. I don't know, I have a weird feeling about it. No real reason. Anyways, she cleared my pink, so I'm just going to drop a normal one for now. Don't want her to see where I drop the next pink, to be honest with you. And then cue this whole thing. Alright. Take a little bit of poke, not a big deal. We have mid-prio again, and that is going to be the name of the game. Ooh. Yo, Nocturne, you can't be so slow about that, buddy. You gotta go faster. It's a freaking Kindred. We do not want to let him get it. So he's shown once and gotten a kill. Oh, yeah, that's a kill. That's a kill. Oh, that's another kill. Hold on. Wow. Unfortunate. Say what? Huh. You know, it would be pretty hard for that to have gone worse. Also, I'm pretty sure that's a free kill for Annie. I'm pretty sure a Tippers is about to hit this Caitlyn's face in like 2 seconds. Nope. Okay.
An enemy has been slain.
Guys, I'm not gonna lie. Annie's a big old disappointment. Seems like Kindred says he's saying he's disconnected. I'm just gonna say I lag too. You know, maybe not best for like for the good vibes and community or whatever, but trolling them definitely increases your win rate because it causes them to get even more pissed off. And I fully, if you guys are my viewers and I'm trying to give you all the scoop on how to win, just like teasing and trolling, or like, you don't want to like troll, like say you're gonna like, you know, eat a goldfish in front of their stepdad or something, but like just messing with them slightly is definitely gonna help you, because it pisses them off. And also another thing, when people complain about their team in all chat, just agree with them and like fuel their fire, because then it makes everyone hate each other on the enemy team more. Alright. Come on, away. This should be a double kill, unless it's worded. Dude, I hate you, dude. So dumb. I'm not gonna type. I would have literally pressed my R2, was about to double kill them. Aw, man, I love the freaking slice and dice when your ult just like kills everything that it hits. But you know what? Guess we don't get to love it right now. That's for sure. I love the healing off of hitting the back. You guys see that? 409 healing. Oh, we got a gunblade as well. No, 69 gold is not as good as 300, but it's still pretty good. Alright, so we need to just shove this back up. Alright, angle to hit all of them. I would recommend going into practice tool at some point and figuring out the exact hitbox of your Q, because it can be very beneficial. On this account I have a weird thing, so I can't really see it, but I also know exactly what it is, like pretty freaking perfectly. I think I mentioned this before, don't be ashamed to turn off quick cast, or maybe just like have a setting where you can like see the range indicator before you go through with it. Like turning, I think if you click this one it can be useful. Then it, oh actually it would be, but I don't have, I have a weird setting. Okay, yeah, get rid of your stun please. Alright, good pings, the same guy who, you know, it's okay. He's just trying to help, but at the same time I'm still salty, so I'm gonna go ahead and just mute him. Annie might TP, but at the same time she's dead for 16, so I should be able to take this wave without any problems, unless they all show up at once, which the odds of that are extremely unlikely, given the circumstances that they, in their eyes, their vision, it looked like I was recalling. I was kind of low. I ran away from Janna. So it doesn't seem like, if I were them, I wouldn't really invest in trying to chase me down. Then again, you know, crazy shit happens. It's not always going to work. Sometimes they will all go mid, and then you end up dying there for the wave. But it's so rare that we'll take our chances. Risk versus reward. It was there. Anyways, let's go ahead and E back into lane. As always, I don't have I don't really have anything to go all in with, so I feel pretty comfortable using my E to just get to the wave faster and shove it. Although now when she does that and gets in range, I kind of want to just go for her.
An enemy has been slain.
Alright.
Your team has destroyed a turret. An enemy has been slain. Double kill.
Well, I think it's safe to say this game is over. I would imagine there's going to be a GG in all chat from the enemy team in 7 seconds. At 15:28, they're going to say something. Okay, maybe not. Anyways. Oh, 15:38? 15:48? 15:48, GG. Boom. I want to cue the wave and heal, but I also don't want to die. got him, Bard. I believe in you. Dude, I'm sad. I'm actually pretty sad about that. Drop your ult so I can heal. Damn it. I wanted to run into Kindred ult, but didn't work out. I could have triple killed that if I hit my E. Man, there was a pretty good chance he jukes that way, but he zigzagged instead. Alright. I think higher elo, they would have probably juked it, but... I think we can head back. Not much reason to take a bunch of damage and just auto back. You can just chill. He's not gonna like this. It's also game over. No way. Need for triple. Oh shit. That's not good. Oh fuck yeah.
Shut down.
He's very tanky. That is a lot of health for a Kindred that is very far behind. Oh, he's actually 6-3. Dude, this guy's good. If he literally disconnected for that long, that's really, really good. Okay. Luckily, even if he's good, no, just take that. Yeah, you definitely want to take that. That's such a cool Nocturne skin too. X-Second Nocturne. Yeah, that's really expensive. Anyways. Yeah, at this point, we definitely need to get a better build than this. I'll go for a Morelos this game against a Fiora. I think that's going to be the way to go. But yeah, we can get the dragon right after. It's not like they're like rushing it or anything. But Gerald's about to expire in a minute. Ooh, okay, looks like they are rushing it. Hey, he doesn't have ult though, so he's just gonna die. That's great. That's just amazing. I love that. Yeah, he's pissed. I would be pissed. Team ignoring call. Unlucky. True. Yeah. Yep, I agree with you, buddy. It's all the team's fault that you leashed us. Okay, now we want to go ahead and just look to close this game out. We do have Zhonya's, and they don't have a Kindred. So I can pretty much do the crazy stuff I've been doing this whole time because I have a lot of forgiveness, like my R2, my E, I have a lot of stuff I can use to just escape. Should anything go wrong. But on that note, Kindred is alive and I do believe he has ult, so. But at the same time, it's too slow to use it. Use a potion. Teemo skin, dude. It's so stupid. The sound on the recall. I feel like John is typing right now. And I maybe could have killed it's not worth the risk. I just got ignited. Yeah, I just got ignited. I'm gonna wait for the ignite to go away. I feel like he wants to press R. I know you do. Alright. This is not good. I don't like this. I don't like that at all. Man, I know Zeb and Janna just flies in at 600 movement speed and W's me. It's like a cheese that you don't expect. Also, is this guy like high? Okay. That's fine. We got the mid tower for my death. That's fine. Alright. good friendly communication is happening. Hit him with a little bit of troll. Friendly trolling. Summoner's Code. Friendly trolling. SCFT. For sure. That's the strat, the name of the game.
Shut down.
It might be Baron time. It might be Baron time. Let's do it. Yeah, let's do it. Alright, Fiora might pop Shroom. I don't know where she is. The problem is this could be warded very easily, and I could get like just ganked by 4 different people. Zonya's there. Alright, alright. Tibbers, bad dog, it's time to die. Alright, let's take the inhib and see what we can do past that. Oh, that was kind of easy sidestep, but Caitlyn disagrees. Alright. We can go Baron now. So, normally, I say guarding Baron is the way to go, but considering no one is even there, we can just go back really quick. Considering we know that they're not coming, they're kind of just in their base, waiting to lose. Alright, let's just go for some extra AP, and yeah, I think we're gonna win the game on this next push, so I kind of want to just get as much as possible to like guarantee it in a way. And worst comes to worst, we can either turn this Vamp Tome into a Banshees, we turn into a Void Staff, we can turn it into maybe even the Liandry's, but they don't really have any reason to get Liandry's. So, whoa. Oh, he's inting. Okay. Okay. Oh, he's trying to go for a stack. Oh, he's not even, he's not actually inting. I was wondering, like, why would anyone, oh, what the heck? I was wondering why anyone would ever be in our jungle at this point in the game. But that actually kind of makes sense. Alright, so let's go ahead and look for the win. Zonias should always, like, you should always have your finger on the Zonias when you're going through their jungle. In a situation like where they have an Annie and like a bunch of potential bursts that can just one-shot you. But considering I see where a few of them are, I'm just gonna drop ward over pretty comfortably. Oh, okay. Well, I'm an idiot. I am an idiot. Aha, but I can still time my E. Anyways, we're gonna go ahead and go for the win now. I think we can win here, but definitely need to be sure I'm ready for the Annie Tibbers, if she even knows where that is. All right, guys, I think that's gonna be it. If you still want more resources to get good at Akali, check out my Ultimate Akali guide. But that is how you play in each rank. That's how you play against every kind of matchup. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video because it took a lot of time to do it. A lot of time. But please leave a like and subscribe if you're new to the channel. I'll have a lot of new content collabs with a bunch of famous female streamers, challenger one tricks, and a lot of good stuff is coming. I am so tired. It's insane. But yeah, guys, let me know what you want to see next. If you want to see another champion, a How to Get Diamond With series for another champion, let me know in the comments. And once again, special shout out to my best friend, the Glacier, for making this kind of video idea. He's done it for Garen, Darius, all that stuff. You can go check him out if you're interested in top lane. And yeah, have a good day, guys. Thanks for watching. Bye.